no. And the weak side rebound to Cam Thomas.
Look, that's 3 good shots for the Pelicans. Now you just got to make them.
Pels are 0 of 4 now from the floor. Claxton right free throw line extended. Get it to Schroeder. They leave him, and he pops a left side 3. No, in and out. Rebound Messi.
Pels in his zone defensively looked a little confused on that one.
Yeah, Nets not much of a rebounding team. As a matter of fact, these are 2 of the 3 worst teams in the league in rebounding, as Messi had it stripped on the way up and somehow found it to Ingram. No look over to Jose. Right wing 3. That is way too strong. Rebound off of a net, I believe. Oh, I thought it was off of Williams, but Ingram had it, lost it.
Yeah, rolled up his arm like the Globetrotters, and I think it might even went off his head.
So the Pels are building a wall here with the masonry right now. We're 0 of 6 from the floor and 0 of 3 from distance. Brooklyn's only gotten up 1 shot. Schroeder, deep left wing, shot clock at 4. Drives on Jose, scooping righty layup, no. Messi rips the rebound away. Quickly up the floor. Boston, alley-oop Trey. You are on the board.
Welcome back.
Kenneth Murphy III. And that will break the ice.
That's the best comeback bucket you can get.
So, love that pass by Brandon Boston. Claxton in deep, misses the shot with a lefty hook. Rebound Ingram. Pushing the pace. Ingram. Throw it out left corner, Jose. Extra pass, Brandon Boston, left wing 3. That's too strong. And the rebound is Zion Williams. Pels are now 0 of 4.
Pels are getting the looks. Now you got to convert.
You got to whistle away from the ball. And the Pels percentage is not that bad, John. From beyond the arc, 36%. That's 11th in the league. You want that to go up a little bit. It's just the attempts.
Yeah, attempting 31.8 a game. That's second to last. Second fewest in the league that they're taking.
A foul is on Brandon Boston, by the way. His first, team's first. And then Boston with a deflection sideline right. And Brooklyn will maintain possession. 8:48 left in the first quarter. 13 on the shot clock. Pels lead 2-0. It's been a struggle to get the ball in the hole. 3-ball right corner. Cam Johnson, no good. 6 possessions, no points for the Nets. Ingram, though, will rectify that as he drives to the rack and lays it in with a right hand.
And B.I. literally slices through the defense to get to the finger roll.
Now Thomas, pick and roll with Claxton. Get it to Schroeder. Kick it out right corner. Williams for 3. That's short. Strong side rebound, though, deflected back to Williams. Misses the layup, tipped up and in by Claxton.
And this is an issue that has plagued the Pelicans this season. When you're undersized, you give away second chance points, you give away paint points.
Again, these two teams basically are exactly the same rebounding the ball as far as the numbers go. Ingram hard to the rim, fall away restricted arc over Zion Williams is good.
Well, that's a tough bucket.
It is.
He basically muscled him into position to where he could score over the top with the short jumper.
Brooklyn averages 39.9 rebounds a game, and the Pelicans are at 40.5. Alley-oop tip, no. Claxton taken by Murphy up the floor. Jose, alley-oop. Terrible pass.
No.
Out of bounds over Yves Messi. When you've lost 4 games in a row, it's not time for showtime.
Yeah, you turn off the cue and you go with the fundamentals and the basic.
I mean, that was a fast break that you had and a decent pass, and that's a dunk.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be anything with any mustard on it at all. Just a plain hot dog with no bun. Just throw it to it.
Jalen Noel, Javonte Green are in for New Orleans. Murphy is out along with Alvarado. Now Thomas, hook it into the lane. Claxton, up top Schroeder. Shot fake on Boston. Chested over to Johnson for the left corner 3. That's no good. That's his shot. He is a corner guy.
Look, you're living with danger if Cam Johnson's taking a bunch of open threes, and he's missed a couple already.
Bell's up 6-2. 7:10 to go in the quarter. Messi hard.
I like that.
Nice finger roll.
I like that.
Scooping finger roll for that matter.
You want to see him be more aggressive on the roll.
Thomas back to Johnson for the left corner 3. He ain't missing 2 in a row.
You ain't going to make a living leaving Cam Johnson open shooting threes in the corner.
This is a 38% three-point shooter. And again, if he is in the corner, it's going down more often than not. 8-5. Ingram. One-on-one with Thomas. Deep two. Rattles in from just below the arc, left side.
Yeah, and even though Cam Thomas is there, he's a smaller defender, so B.I. able to shoot over the top with no contest.
So Ingram with 6 early points, and Jordy Fernandez will take the first time out of the ball game. We will as well. 6:35 left first quarter. New Orleans 10, Brooklyn 5 on the Pelicans Radio Network, presented by Smoothie King.
Being a Chevron car these days has been quite the adventure. Miami to Seattle, ocean to ocean. I've stopped at so many states and collected so many bumper stickers. Sometimes I feel like a moving passport book. It's just so great what I can do with Chevron with Techron, because it gives me unbeatable mileage and keeps my engine clean. Plus, there are so many Chevrons along the way. Now the only thing I'm worried about is where to go next and where to put all my new bumper stickers. Chevron with Techron, fueled by possibility.
The NBA is back, and FanDuel, America's #1 sportsbook, wants you to catch all the action. Because right now, FanDuel is giving Pelicans fans 3 months of NBA League Pass. All you have to do to watch every tip-off and buzzer beater from around the league is place any $5 bet on the NBA. Make every moment more with FanDuel. NBA League Pass. Local blackout restrictions apply. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem and wants help, call 1-877-770-7867. 21 plus and present in Louisiana. Permitted parishes only. After 3-month free trial, the full price of League Pass will be automatically charged monthly. Cancel anytime. Terms, restrictions, and embargoes apply. Limit 1 pass per customer. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com.
Injured at work? Don't let your recovery get delayed by endless paperwork. LA Health Solutions specializes in workers' compensation and DOL, providing expert care that gets you back on your feet quickly and safely. With convenient locations across Louisiana, we offer personalized treatment plans and handle the insurance process for you, so you can focus on what matters most, getting better. Trust LA Health Solutions, your one solution. To help you heal and return to work, visit lahealthsolutions.com or call 844-496-LAHS today.
What's up? It's Herb. You're listening to Pelicans basketball on the Pelicans Radio Network.
Thanks, Herb. You get well soon, sir. Pels fans, enjoy the best seats in the house. Get up close to all the action when you're courtside at the Smoothie King Center. With courtside seats, you'll get premium club access with all-inclusive food and beverage service, plus a view of the player tunnel. For more information, visit pelicans.com/premium. I had the very good fortune before I was able to get this gig to sit courtside a couple times. There ain't nothing like it, JD, being down there.
Well, you get all the atmosphere down there. The players are right up on you, and you probably feel like you're part of the action. And speaking of the action, Pels have 8 points in the paint to 2 for I almost said New Jersey. To 2 for Brooklyn. So that's where you want to be as the Pelicans. But we've seen them start fast, points in the paint, and tail off tremendously as the game progressed. So let's see if they can hopefully maintain this pace and at least keep it somewhat respectable.
The Pels up 10-5, 6:35 to go in the first quarter. Ben Simmons is checked in. Yes, that Ben Simmons. He played just 15 games a year ago for the Nets. He's now playing in his 8th game this year. So at least he's been somewhat available. Jalen Wilson also in for Brooklyn. No changes for the Pels out of the timeout. Simmons, who's an outstanding passer.
That's what he can do.
I mean, he is on the floor for 30 seconds, and you see the cuts from the baseline, and he will find you, Jalen Wilson, with the lay-in N1.
If you move without the basketball, he is a fantastic passer. Now, here's the flip side of that. Pels worked on this zone at shoot-around, and the emphasis was to give away the jumper. Give up the jumper, keep him out of the paint.
So Zion Williamson in his second year out of Kansas. He was their first-round pick for the Nets a couple years ago, averaging just south of 8 points a game. Knocks the free throw down. It's 10-8 New Orleans. Again, Ben Simmons on the floor already with an assist. He averages 6 of those a game. Green tries to get it down right in the lane. Ingram with good defense there by Schroeder. Clear out. Ingram doubled. Shot clock at 5. Spins right. 15-footer. Tough and down. My goodness gracious.
That's not what you want, I don't think, offensively. But B.I. has the smaller defender and continues to dribble, so he's able to shoot over the top of Schroeder again.
So Ingram's got 8 of the 12 points. Williams, backdoor cut. Simmons, and a bounce pass blind to the cutter down the lane. Nick Claxton and the dunk, Simmons an immediate impact.
You got to play him for the pass. He does not want to shoot.
12-10. Green. Notice the defensive intensity is ratcheted up a bit for Brooklyn. We've got a foul on the floor. I guarantee you that's what Jordy Fernandez talked about in that timeout, as Noah Clowney will check in out of Alabama in his second year.
Well, if you're Brooklyn, you've seen the tape. You know the Pelicans have not responded well to pressure in the backcourt. They have not responded well to physicality early in this season. So if you're Brooklyn, I don't care who you are, you're going to do those two things to see how the Pelicans respond.
So Ingram will inbound it right on the hash, below the hash mark sideline, right to the left of our bench. Get it into Messi, now up top, Green. Pels up 12-10 here in the first. Tough shot by Javonte Green. That's no good. Messi trying to control the rebounds. Got it. Throw it out to Noel. Now up top. Ingram off the glass. No good. And we lost sight of the shot clock. That's a turnover.
Yeah, you got to pay attention. If it's not hitting the rim, you got to pay attention to where the shot clock is. And Messi didn't know, and neither did Javonte Green. So you end up with a shot clock violation.
By the way, with Trey Murphy starting tonight, the Pelicans have now started 13 different players this season.
That is.
Last year, it was 11. The entire year. We're 3 weeks in.
That's absurd.
Free ball, left side, Clowney, no good. Rebound, Simmons. Back out, Thomas for three. That's rinsed.
You don't want him to get started because he can get on a heater, and he can do it fast.
He had the worst shooting game of his life in this building a year ago. He was 0 for 12. Not tonight. That's already gone. Messi, tough catch, has it, and will dunk it in with a right hand.
That's how you finish. That is it.
Now Simmons, left corner, Clowney for another three. Good, and Simmons is killing us.
Eve Messi leaks off to help on Ben Simmons on the drop. Ben Simmons,
he's killing us.
I'm clapping my hands for. He doesn't want to shoot.
Since Simmons has come on the floor, it's been all Brooklyn. Ingram, a just incredibly difficult shot. Left free throw line extended, no good. Now Schroeder blows right by Noel, high off the glass, no. Rebound is taken, and it should be a jump ball.
No, it's saying the shooting foul. That's Brandon Boston's second if it stands.
So Jalen Wilson ripped it away from Boston.
Yeah, it's on.
So that's tough because Brandon Boston has been one of your scorers here as of late. He's got 5 straight games in double figures, including a couple of 20-point games, and now he's got to come out.
Yeah, he does. But the Pels are not playing Ben Simmons for the pass. Ben Simmons has 4 of Brooklyn's 5 assists.
Like I said, once he came into the game, it's been completely different.
I mean, he'll rebound, he'll push the break, and he will pass. But you can back off him and beg him to take the shot and hopefully play the passing lanes to force him to make a decision to shoot.
So Brooklyn all of a sudden up 17-14 now with more coming here. Cameron Johnson back in for the Nets. 10-2 run, and again, you can credit Ben Simmons. So Boston's staying in there. This is a risky move here. Daniel Tyson for the Pels. We need him to get it going. Noel. Right hand dribble drop, crosses over Simmons, floats it up and in. That's a professional score right there.
Yeah, that was a nice move. He stops on a dime.
7 points, or 7-point average for Noel. Free ball, Clowney. And now they're shooting with confidence.
Again, you go underneath the screen on a guy. You got to play the shooter. Ben Simmons is not going to hurt you scoring.
Clowney is a 26% three-point shooter. He's 2 of 3. Ingram finger roll, got it. Right in front of the restricted arc.
He's been able to muscle a couple of defenders down into the paint. The finger roll.
Now Simmons running right-hand floater.
Thank you.
Missed that.
Thank you.
Yep. Rebound Tice. Outlet to Ingram.
Beg him to shoot.
Ingram got fouled. They didn't call it. Late whistle.
He had to sell that one. That should be a shooting foul.
It is. Well, it better. Well, I don't know. It's on Jalen Wilson. We'll see if it's a shooting foul. We've got timeout on the floor. 2:56 left in the first. It's Brooklyn 21, New Orleans 18 on the Pelicans Radio Network.
Hey, it's Jeff Lewis, and I've got a big announcement. No, I didn't get canceled yet. Jeff Lewis Live is now 2 hours. That's 2 full hours of me at my best. No charity. Don't ever ask me about charity. No charity. Nothing for free. Or it's my worst. You know what I mean. I apologize. Oh, I'm so sorry. But I'm not sorry at all. It's real and it's messy. It's me, Jeff Lewis. Jeff World is a great place. I love it. As long as everybody feels good. I don't know if everybody feels good.
Jeff Lewis Live. Weekdays at 12 p.m. East on Radio Andy. Sirius XM 102.
Hear basketball talk with the passion you deserve on NBA Today.
I was at that game, and it was supposed to be. It was the Jason Tatum revenge game against Steve Kerr. Instead, to me, the Warriors made a statement to the rest of the league that they should be taken seriously. I didn't think Golden State was going to be that good. So I've kind of changed my mind. I think Golden State's going to hang around all year.
NBA Today. Weekdays from 4 to 7 p.m. Eastern. Only on Sirius XM NBA Radio, Channel 86, and the all-new Sirius XM app.
To truly go inside the game of pro football, you need to see things from the player's perspective. Let's go! Every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern, catch the Player's Point. Join NFL tight end Colin Thompson and Packers running back A.J. Dillon as they break down the biggest stories in the NFL.
Hand off A.J. Dillon, powering his way. Touchdown!
The Player's Point. Every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern, only on Sirius XM NFL Radio, Channel 88, and the Sirius XM app.
Quiet your mind. Reduce your stress and rest easy with channels designed to help you fall asleep easier and faster. Sink into the comforting white noise of a storm shower on Rainfall Radio. Fade out to the soothing sounds of the Sleep Channel, or drift off to nature sounds with Forest Dreams. Find them all in the Sirius XM app, included in all trials and popular plans. Just search Sleep.
Number 27 for City Edition night, when the team will debut this season's new City Edition jerseys and court. Plus, fans in attendance will receive a Pelican plush hat, courtesy of Sprite, while supplies last. Check out the full promo calendar. Get your tickets now by visiting pelicans.com/promotions. We've got 2:56 left in the first quarter. Brooklyn leading New Orleans 21-18. And again, Ben Simmons came into the game for the Nets and really has given them a spark. He has not scored, but he's got 5 assists in just 4 minutes plus a rebound. And the Brooklyn Nets were down 5, and now all of a sudden they're up 3.
Yeah, 5 of their 6 assists. And if the Pelicans will play him for the shot, you can defend him much better because, again, he does not want to shoot the basketball.
Jose Alvarado back in for New Orleans along with Trey Murphy, Jeremiah Robinson-Earl, as Trey will take a deep right of the top 3. Barely got the front iron. Daniel Teisler tips the rebound to himself. Shot clock should have recycled.
Yeah,
it hit the rim.
Yeah, they caught it.
And, of course, Trey just knocked one down from 30. But that should be Pelican ball with a shot clock of 4. Well, we're going to give it to him at 12 now. That ball barely got the front iron. So, Robinson-Earl, sideline right. Brooklyn 4 of 8 from distance. Pels are 0 of 6. Yikes. So you're already in a minus 12 hole there. Trey, dotted line, throws it away. Intercepted by Simmons. Up the floor, Wilson. Blocked from behind by Murphy. Tipped it to himself. Down the left sideline. Left-hand dribble drive to the baseline. Cut off, though, by Keon Johnson. Good defense there. Now Trey almost went out of bounds.
Well, Keon Johnson checking him out there.
Now Trey will charge.
Offensive.
And
Trey wants to foul over on the sideline where Keon Johnson is over there hacking him. Don't pick up an early technical foul here, youngin.
Well, I mean, Ben Simmons is killing us.
Well, Ben Simmons does all the little things. You know, he's a 2-time all-defensive player in the league.
No, I mean,
so he understands how to play the game.
Wilson shovels it to Johnson. Cross court over to Simmons. You can play off of him. Chest at right corner, Johnson for 3, and they can't miss now. They are 5 of 9 from distance, plus 15 at the arc. And we throw it away with Trey.
He's expecting a roll from Daniel Tice, and Tice didn't roll.
Johnson for 3, left angle. Short, and we don't rebound it. Jalen Wilson's got it. Back to Simmons, high off the glass and in, scooping righty layup. And it is all Brooklyn. 26-18 here. This game flipped quickly. 1:20 to go first quarter.
No, partner, you called it. Ben Simmons came and changed the complexion of this game.
I mean, without question. Murphy, left elbow, leans in. Throw it up. Nope. And my partner's still over with the N1 call.
Hey, the players say it when they miss. I can say it.
It's very true. I can't argue that. So Murphy, and Willie Green mentioned before the game, look for him to be in the 25 or so minute mark, nothing above 30. As he works his way back. He's been an outstanding free throw shooter. First one is good. Trey was 82% a year ago, which is way below where he normally would be. And he was a 50-40-90 in his last season in Virginia, which again boggles my mind. You just don't see that in college.
Well, and Mama Murphy let him know he was below standard.
Did. She did. You've been watching her son hit 100 in a row.
Didn't that hit the basket?
I thought it went behind, personally, as Wilson floats one up short. Rebound, Tice. Up the floor, Jose to Javonte Green. Little Euro step off the glass, didn't get the roll. Pels are now 9 of 21 from the floor. 26-20 Brooklyn. Nets are shooting 39% overall, but 5 of 10 from 3. That's the ball game.
That's the equalizer.
That is it. Now Clowney, another 3. No, weak side rebound. Javonte Green, tough rebound.
Oh, you're 5 on 4 if you push it.
Shot clock, game clock, 5 seconds apart, and Jose will walk it across the timeline. So Alvarado center circle, Pelican logo, now left of that logo with Cam Johnson all over him. Jose drives down center of the lane, floats it up 10 feet, around and out. That's not a good possession. And then we steal it. Green to JRE. Great job, Javonte Green. And a layup for JRE. Half-court shot, good if it goes, short by Keon Johnson. So the Nets got themselves up by 8, and the Pelicans cut it in half at the end of the quarter.
And Pel's 0 for 6 from 3 in that quarter. That's what they have. But you got to continue to shoot them. You have to put them up because the opponent is going to continue to shoot them. They're already 5 of 12 from 3. So you got to play a little catch up there.
Later the second, Brooklyn 26, New Orleans 22, and the Pelicans Radio Network.
The Toyota Tundra's powerful, available iForce V6 engine means a lot of different things to a lot of different people. To your cousins, the Tundra means as they jump off the boat onto the sandbar. To your co-pilots, the Tundra means an extra comfortable journey. And to you, the Tundra means whoa. Toyota is the official vehicle of the New Orleans Saints. Visit your local Toyota dealer or Toyota.com to ride off with your crew in a 2025 Tundra today. Toyota, let's go places. See packages and options at Toyota.com for feature availability.
Over the last century, United Way of Southeast Louisiana has been the force for good in our community. We've been at the forefront of improving outcomes in education, income, and health for every person everywhere. Together with you and our partners at the New Orleans Pelicans, we're rolling up our sleeves and mobilizing the power of people, offering ways for you to create a community strong enough for the next 100 years. Visit UnitedWaySELA.org to join us today.
A night of comedy with Jim Gaffigan and Sebastian Maniscalco.
I went ziplining for the last time. What is wrong with us? Would you pay $200 to feel like you're about to die 6 times?
Jim Gaffigan and Sebastian Maniscalco.
Now, is this a family? Is this your mother? Where is she? Is she in the crowd? You don't know where your mom is. The mom's up there. What kind of family is this? I'm sorry.
Live in New Orleans, Smoothie King Center, February 20th. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com.
What's up, Saints fans? It's John Stinchcomb here. Come aboard the official Saints Legends fan cruise presented by Seaside Events. How about enjoying an exclusive beach party with over a dozen legends in the stunning Western Caribbean? Plus, get autographs, enjoy dinners with us, and so much more. Don't miss out. Head to saintslegendscruise.com now and get ready to create lifelong memories with your favorite Saints legends.
PI center with the lane, no look evening. Oh, he just postered Miles Turner. Soaring rookie.
Now, here's Todd Graffinini.
We go to the second. Todd Gravadini, John DeShazier with you, sitting atop section 112 in the SKC. Alden the King Haggard on our statistician. Aaron Summers courtside. Gus and the conductor in the studio. We start the second with the Pelicans down 4. Ben Simmons has been the spark plug, plus minus. He is a +9 in 7 minutes, 2.6 assists and 2 rebounds. As Johnson's got it, sets his feet, and will bury a left wing 3.
Well, he got the lock and trail, and the defender goes over the top of it. He gives him a pump fake to clear himself, and that's an easy look for Cam Johnson.
Unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, this is an act we have seen before. We are just getting annihilated behind the 3-point mark, and it's just impossible to overcome.
Yeah.
We are now -18 beyond the arc, and we just started the second quarter.
Yeah, so Pels lead 16-8 in the paint, but when you have that kind of margin from 3-point range, it doesn't matter a whole lot.
Ingram, Trey Jemison now in, Antonio Reeves, Jalen Noel, and Jeremiah Robinson-Earl,
there you go,
who on cue rattles in a right corner 3. If I asked you who the Pelicans' leader in 3-point percentage was, what would your answer be?
I would say JRE.
It is JRE. He just went over 45%.
So, again, he ain't shooting enough of them.
Clowney for 3 up top. Rattled out. He was looking for a heat check. And a rebound, Ingram, who had 10 first quarter points. B.I. blows by Johnson. Kick it out left corner. Noel for 3. Got it.
There you go.
Just one has to go in.
It becomes contagious. And now we need to, steal.
Oh, near steal, JRE. Now Wilson at the nail, shovels it to Simmons, little pump fake, don't bite on it. 3 ball up top, Wilson, clang, that dent at the rim, off to the right. Noel chests it up the floor, JRE. Cut off, though, by Wilson. Good defense there, and now Noel will run the show. He's more than capable of doing that. Center circle, chests it over to Ingram. Bounce feed to the cutting Jemison, who got blocked up by Noah Clowney on the way up. Alabama and UAB crime right there. As Wilson got blocked by Jemison and taken by Ingram. Good defense there by Trey. Now up the floor, Ingram. Stop pop at the nail. Got it.
Fighting off Cam Johnson the entire way up. He got Cam Johnson on his right side, but he's able to get his shoulder into him to clear space.
Ingram with 12 already, and the Pels up now 30-29. Good start here to the second quarter. Clowney, left free throw line extended. Jalen Wilson out of Kansas. Now Johnson, right free throw line extended, backs it out all the way beyond the arc, and a steal, Reeves. He will dunk it.
Oh, nice punch, Rook.
Right hand punch for the rookie out of Kentucky.
Good steal. They get a trap on one side, and he plays the passing lane, comes up with the steal. He's got a 10-3 quarter going for the Pelicans, and this is the energy they have to have.
Little defense turn into offense. 9:36 left, second quarter. Pels up 3 now, 32-29. Gus Kattengell will update you on the NBA scoreboard when we come back on the Pelicans Radio Network.
When you get a Pelicans debit card from Keesler Federal, every day is full of possibilities. And free checking saves you extra cash to make those possibilities a reality. Perfect for the things that make you happy. Plus, with your new Keesler Federal Pelicans debit card, you'll also save 25% on tickets and merchandise. And choose from 5 different fun card design options. Enjoy all the perks you get for all the things you love. Keesler Federal, the official credit union of the New Orleans Pelicans. Federally issued by NCUA.
Grammy, Academy, and Golden Globe award-winning superstar, Mary J. Blige, live in New Orleans. The For My Fans Tour, live at Smoothie King Center, Friday, February 14th, with special guests Neo and Mario. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com. The iconic Mary J. Blige, for one night only.
Hey Pelicans fans, SeatGeek is here to help you experience all the action. SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets so you can be a part of all the courtside celebrations this season. Whether you're buying or selling tickets to Pelicans basketball games or to any other live event in New Orleans, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official ticketing partner of the New Orleans Pelicans. The most disruptive idea in ticketing? A ticket that works. Expect the expected. SeatGeek.
Welcome back to Pelicans basketball. Let's check tonight's NBA scoreboard.
A full scoreboard coming up at Pelicans at the half. JD and Graf, the next opponent for the Pelicans, the Oklahoma City Thunder at OKC Wednesday. It is knotted up against the visiting Clippers right now, 32-32 with 8 minutes left in the second.
A good game there. OKC dealing with their own injury issues, as we very well know about that. By the way, tonight's Louisiana Lottery Powerball jackpot is an estimated $101 million. You can get your tickets up to 9 p.m. Drawing is at 10. Again, an estimated $101 million for tonight's Louisiana Lottery Powerball. All right, JD, good start to the second. Pels have outscored the Brooklyn Nets 32-29 and have a 3-point lead.
And lead 18-8 in the paint, so only 2 3-pointers to Brooklyn's 6, but able to cut into that lead and then take the lead because they made those couple of threes and they've been able to get to the basket.
Simmons left baseline boy in, nearly stepped out of bounds and somehow find Jalen Wilson, who's just parked in the paint, and he lays it in.
I can scream this from the rooftops. Ben Simmons doesn't want to shoot, so plaster to your offensive player.
Ingram another midi, right of the lane, 10 feet, nothing but twine for Brandon Ingram, who now has 14 points.
And I think that was Trey Jemison with a very nice screen to free up beyond.
He has got the body for it. Clowney another 3, in and out. We continue to leave him open, and he's going to continue to shoot him. And he's made a couple, so he's feeling it. He's taken 6 already. Ingram bumped by Johnson, and finally a whistle on Cameron Johnson, who, by the way, leads the Nets in the last 4 ball games at 21.7 points per game.
Now, the book on Brandon Ingram is play him tough, play him physical, and see if that will affect his game. He got popped in the nose on that one, and that's what Cam Johnson is attempting to do on that one as he's harassing him all over the court.
Claxton back in. Again, Simmons came in, and he has not come out since he entered the game midway in the first quarter. Ingram's got it. Pick and roll with Jemison, who rolled to the rim. Kick it right corner, Noel for 3. No. Weak side rebound, though, Trey. Up top, Ingram. Hard to the rim. Euros in. He got blocked by Claxton. He also got contacted. Ball knocked out of bounds. I believe it's off Brooklyn. 7 on the shot clock. I mean, Ingram is getting really worked over here.
Well, let's rewind. Trey Jemison catches that 2 feet in front of the rim. Dunk it. Attack the rim. He kicks it to the corner, and I understand that's a wide open look from 3, but you're right there.
Inbound to Ingram, to the elbow, lefty side, around and out, halfway down. Another tough shot. Rebound, Keon Johnson, and he throws it back to Schroeder, who just checked in, trying to post up Simmons, and Simmons sealed off JRE, throws up a brick hook, and it's answered.
Look, if he's going to make that shot, you live with that. You live with that all night long. He threw up a stone, and it kissed in.
Simmons has taken 3 shots as Ingram misses another 3. He is 0 for 4 in that department. 34-33 New Orleans, as Johnson will get to the rim. No, got his own rebound, and then Thomas knocks in an easy 10-foot left baseline jumper. So after that timeout, the Pels have not scored.
Yeah, and then you get a
they've scored 2 points.
Yeah, offensive rebound and second chance point. We talked about how the Pels don't rebound well, and it shows up right there.
JRE, right corner, hounded by the all-time defender. Oh, wow, JRE over Ben Simmons. Mid-range and good.
JRE said you can walk up here if you want to. I got a little bag, too.
Schroeder to the left block. Spins right. Pick from Claxton. Throw it up to Claxton. Knocked away by Jemison. Taken by Noel. Going hard at Johnson. Lefty layup good for Jalen Noel out of the University of Washington.
You take the turnover, you get the bucket.
Schroeder for 3 right corner answers.
Schroeder didn't come back down. He laid on the floor.
He certainly did.
Pretended to be injured, got up, ran to the corner, and makes a 3.
Tied at 38. 7 made threes for the Nets, 2 made threes for the Pels. Points in the paint is 20-12. Favor of the Pelicans is Noel. Beautiful head fake. Got contacted. Layup, no. Jemison got the rebound out to JRE. Right angle three is short. And Jemison passed up another easy look.
You've got to attack the rim.
Simmons with a backdoor cut, bounce feed to Keon Johnson. Perfect and dunk.
He makes the hard cut behind Noel. But again, when Ben Simmons is on the court, you have to play the passing lanes. You don't need to be looking at him. He doesn't want to shoot it.
Ben Simmons' season high in assists is 11. I'm going to go out on a very thick limb. He's going to get that before halftime. He's got 10 already. 40-38, Brooklyn, 6:13 left in the half on the Pelicans Radio Network.
The NBA.
Former NBA player Antonio Daniels talks about the big stories across the league every afternoon on Give and Go.
How hot does that seat get for Doc Rivers? Would they pull the plug on him this early?
Not a chance. They can't afford just to continue to fire coaches and keep paying coaches that aren't coaching. They're going to give Doc Rivers a chance because of his reputation. They're going to give him a chance to figure this out.
Hear Give and Go weekdays from 1 to 4 p.m. Eastern, only on Sirius XM NBA Radio Channel 86 and the all-new Sirius XM app.
Never a blue Christmas here. Sirius XM's Jolly Christmas is the channel that delivers joy to the world with a sleigh load of hand-selected, high-energy holiday tunes. Bring a smile to the season with Jolly Christmas. Now for a limited time on the Sirius XM app, along with dozens of other holiday channels and specials.
To truly go inside the game of pro football, you need to see things from the player's perspective.
Let's go.
Every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern, catch the Player's Point. Join NFL tight end Colin Thompson and Packers running back A.J. Dillon as they break down the biggest stories in the NFL.
Hand off A.J. Dillon, powering his way. Touchdown!
The Player's Point. Every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern, only on Sirius XM NFL Radio Channel 88 and the Sirius XM app.
Ray Hudson here with an important announcement. You can listen to your favorite Sirius XM FC shows on the all-new Sirius XM app, now available for all subscribers.
Hey, the NBA Cup is back for year 2. We need you to pack the blender, bring the noise for our Pelicans Cup nights presented by Morris Bart. 2 huge showdowns. First up is this Friday against the Denver Nuggets, Joker and the crew. That'll be November 15th, 7 p.m. tip here in the blender. Come on down, check out the debut of the NBA court, the NBA Cup court. Get here early, enjoy a pregame happy hour at the Jameson Sports Bar. Plus fans will receive a T-shirt at both games, courtesy of Morris Bart. Get your tickets by visiting pelicans.com/promotions. By the way, the other NBA Cup game here will be against the Golden State Warriors. 40-38, Brooklyn with the lead. They have led by as many as 8. Pels have led by as many as 6. But again, it has been beat the dead horse. It's Ben Simmons. Yeah, he is the difference in the game.
Give the Nets credit. They got 14 assists on 15 made baskets. Ben Simmons has 10 of those assists.
All right, Brandon Boston back in playing with 2 fouls. He is blitzed. Shot clock at 9. 1-on-1 with Zion Williamson, still dribbling. Spins left, spins right, fall away 10-footer. That was 1-on-5.
Yeah, even if you make that basket, that's not a good offensive set.
A lot of ISO ball. Then again, Brooklyn is an ISO team as well. Free ball by Johnson, no good. Weak side rebound to Brandon Boston, who has not scored tonight. That's got to change. Head fake on Williams, gets to the rack, and he lays it up and around and out. And that went halfway down. Now, hard to the rim, Schroeder, short on a layup. We got numbers back the other way. JRE beats everybody down. Great pass from Noel. Cross court. And a dunk by Jeremiah Robinson Earl.
A nice soft drop-in pass, and Nick Claxton grabbed his back like he pulled something.
JRE now with 9 off the bench, and we're tied at 40. Thomas, fall away right elbow. That's barely grazing the front iron. Rebound, Brandon Boston.
That's as well as you're going to defend him.
His 4th board. He's got 3 assists as well, just hasn't scored yet. Right corner, Green, wide open for 3. You got to knock that down, Javonte Green.
Yeah, Schroeder goes down. Javonte Green makes him pay because he can't get out and recover and challenge the 3.
Yeah, defender for the Nets slipped in the lane, and Green was wide open. 43-40, first points for Green. L's back up by 3. Thomas in the lane, Claxton. Kick it out to Williams, left of the top 3. Nothing but net. They are not going to stop shooting threes. They average 40 a game. They are at 19 attempts, and they're 8 of 19.
Yeah, they are ahead of pace by that measure, and they make 14 a game, and they're ahead of that pace too. They made 8.
Noel, bounce feed in the lane. Green lost it on the way up. Thought there was some contact, no call. But it'll stay with New Orleans as it's out of bounds, baseline left. Trey Murphy, Jose Alvarado back in for New Orleans. Noel comes out along with JRE. Good spark by both of those guys off the bench. 43 apiece, 4:03 left in the second. Both teams doing it in different ways. Nets by the 3 ball. Pels are getting into the paint.
Yeah, see, but the Nets, because they're making the threes, it looks a lot easier. Because it is a lot easier.
It is.
Because you're trading 3s for 2.
Well, again, we've attempted 12. You'd want it to be a little higher, but the other problem is we ain't making them.
Yeah,
I mean, you think of the first 5 we put up, they were all wide open.
Yeah, but hey, you got to get the volume up.
Inbound to Trey, who got grabbed, trying to go up for a layup on the inbounds. It was a great pass by Alvarado, but again, Murphy still trying to shake off the rust, wasn't able to handle it cleanly. Jose now baseline right, shot clock at 9, floats it into Messi, short corner right, shovels it to Ingram, goes baseline, fall away, 15-footer. Every time he puts it up, JD, I don't know why, I'm still amazed the ball goes in. I've been watching this for years.
And he can pull that headband down over his eyes to make that shot.
It's unreal. So tough. Schroeder for 3 left wing. Barely rippled the net.
They're going to shoot him. They're going to shoot him.
Again,
they're going to shoot him.
And they're making them. That's the other problem. They're well on their way to 20. Messi, hard to the rim, spins right, goes up and under, foul Claxton. Well done, Rook. He saw a little bit of daylight and just sprinted down the center of the lane.
This is the part of his game that he has to continue to develop. Nobody's playing him to score. Claxton's hanging out down by the restricted area, so he's got to take those dribbles, and he's got to go down and force the defender to guard him. This time he's able to draw the foul.
So Messi, who is a 63% free throw shooter, will have a pair here. Pels trail by 1. First one is up and in. So Eve now with 5 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. Good shift in 11 minutes.
I think he got robbed out of a block, too. I think he had a block.
Nope. It is not on our monitor as he makes them both. Ingram's got 16 points, all on 2-pointers. He is 0-4 from distance. Johnson, left of the top. Left-hand dribble drive to the restricted arc. Scooping layup with the right hand.
That's a nice offensive
is
play.
Good, yes. And he is a really nice offensive player.
Yeah, he got Brandon Ingram on his right hip, and he never allowed him to get around in front of it.
48-47. Ingram clears space, blocked from behind, but he got it back. No look over to Trey. Left corner 3. Murphy's corner is officially open in 2024.
That is tremendous. Nice Brandon Ingram to maintain his poise after the shot is blocked.
And a cheap foul on Alvarado, far side, on the sideline on Dennis Schroeder.
Hey, come on. That ain't no foul. Just play. That ain't.
You know what? That's fine. Call it the other way. Just call it the other way. That's all we ask. Pels up 50-48, 2.5 to go in the second. Cam Thomas drives into the lane, little Euro, floats it up, dotted line, no. Rebound, Eve Messi hits 6th. Up the floor, Boston. Chest it to Ingram. Steps into a left wing 3. That is good. When he gets it in rhythm and steps in, that's when you feel really good about it.
And the Pels need to continue to shoot that three. It's there to be had.
53-48. Ingram now at 19 in the first half. Notice we're doing this without Ben Simmons on the floor. Claxton to Williams, right angle three, high off the heel. Get a rebound, Brandon Boston does so. Boston crosses the timeline right side, puts the brakes on. Chests it over back to Ingram, steps into another three. Up top, rattles in and down.
B.I. in your eye. Warming up from three. And that's the element that he has added more of this season.
His 8th 20-point game of the year, and we're still in the first half. Largest lead for New Orleans, 56-48. Williams left corner, one-on-one with Boston, crosses him over, spins right into the lane, throws it up, no. Strong side rebound, Brandon Boston, so they've gone cold a little bit here.
That's good, D. Brandon Boston chased him off the three-point line.
Boston, get it to Messi, drives to the right elbow, shovels it to Ingram, another three right wing. No, front iron. He was feeling it, but a little out of rhythm right there. Now Thomas got a pick from Claxton. Mid-range is down for Cam Thomas.
He's a professional scorer.
Yeah, he is. He's got a season high of 36 this season.
He's got 4 30-point games this season.
Now Trey had it poked away. Steal. Thomas to Williams. Blocked by Ingram. Let him. I don't mind that at all. Make him earn it. But you got to cut out the loose balls and the live ball turnovers. Again, Trey's just still getting the sea legs under him. It's been kind of an issue with him handling the ball tonight, but we'll give him a pass.
That looked a little bit like a block.
Pretty close.
You know, Coach Green is kind of looking to see if he needs to challenge this.
Don't think it's going to happen. So Williams, again, getting the start tonight. Dorian Finney-Smith out with an ankle injury for the Nets. Williams, originally a draft pick by New Orleans, back in 2021, then traded to Memphis. Then played 3 years with the Grizzlies, came to Brooklyn in the offseason in a trade. Out of Stanford, where it's a one and done. Got both free throws. 56-52 New Orleans, 43.5 seconds left in the second quarter. Ingram in the backcourt. Williams in his grill.
Yeah, Brooklyn picking up full court.
Got to go. Just crossed the timeline. Williams again, just hounding him. Ingram somehow maintained it. Got it to Boston for a right corner three, and he missed it. The place would have come apart the way Ingram got through all of that contact. Shot clock, game clock, 4 seconds apart. It ain't Brandon Boston's night so far. He's helping you in other aspects with 6 rebounds and 5 assists.
Yeah, Jose Alvarado just handed away another foul.
Boy, Schroeder hit him in the face. You know, Jose's been in the league now. It's not like he's a rookie. This is his 4th year. So Schroeder at the line, where he is 86%. He ain't missing. So you just had an 8-point lead, and that has gone kerflooey. You will get one more shot here with the shot clock off at 16.5. But your 8-point lead is down to 3 with another free throw coming up for Schroeder.
Yeah, the lead is toast, but
hey, 3rd game in a row.
Toast is on the way.
Somebody's getting a piece of toast. And Schroeder gets them both. 56-54. Inbound Alvarado. Jogs across right of the center circle. He got hit by Schroeder. Where's the foul? Now Ingram center circle with the game clock at 4. Reach in on Zion Williams. Can we call it both ways, please?
Schroeder,
they had a foul to give.
Schroeder is out here playing extremely physical.
So is Zion Williams on Ingram.
And being allowed to get away with it.
We have 4 free throw attempts. They've got 7. Messi in. And look, this is going to be tough. First of all, you got to inbound it and then get a shot off. 4.2 to go. Inbound to Trey on a bounce. Right corner. Threw it away.
Yeah, he traveled if he had thrown it away.
1.2 seconds left.
Didn't know what he wanted to do. Indecisiveness leads to the turnover.
All right, don't give up a fluke three here. Inbound to Johnson in the backcourt. Crosses over, didn't get it all. So no fluke three anyway. Halftime in the SKC, back and forth we go. Pelicans and the Nets of Brooklyn, 56-54 New Orleans. Not a bad half.
We'll take it.
We will. Got to get that win. Gus Cattengell, Pelicans at the half. When we come back in our Smoothie King Center studios on the Pelicans Radio Network.
Discover the world's most advanced outdoor kitchens by New Age Products. Grills, cabinetry, appliances. Together, delivering an outdoor cooking experience rivaled by none. Only at newAgeProducts.com.
It's time to tip off a new NBA season. And here we go. And everyone is stepping up. Living legends and shooting stars are rising up. Defying gravity. Super fans, courtside fans, and screaming from the rooftop fans are revving up. With the whole basketball world going up, the only question is, who's going to make it to the top? Kia NBA tip-off, Knicks versus Celtics and Timberwolves versus Lakers, October 22nd from 7:30 Eastern on TNT.
The New Orleans Pelicans have a full season of exciting game day themes and giveaways planned for the best fans in the NBA. The famous Pelican hat is back for City Edition night against the Raptors. You can also join us for a carnival celebration against the Kings and take home a City Edition beanie. Plus, get an exclusive Pierre the Pelican collectible figure when we take on the Spurs during our Fam Jam game, and so many more. See the full promotional calendar and get your tickets now by visiting pelicans.com/promotions.
A great workout deserves a great reward. Treat yourself right with new coconut smoothie bowls made with fresh fruit, purely Elizabeth granola, and now creamy coconut. You earned it. Grab a treat you can feel good about. Only at Smoothie King.
Time now for Pelicans at the half. Scores, highlights, stats, and more. Here's your host, Gus Cattengell.
It is halftime at the SKC, 56-54. Pelicans with the lead. Brandon Ingram, 22 points, 10 of 19 from the floor in 19 minutes of action. He's knocked down 2 threes. Conductor Chris Moran, you got to love the fact that he's taken 7 threes. Pelicans taking 17 threes despite going 0 for 6 in the first quarter. So they picked it up.
Hey, they're shooting them.
Can't make them if you don't take them, as the graph likes to say. 4 assists, 4 rebounds as well for Brandon. Trey Murphy, the third, as Todd likes to say, Murphy's corner is now open. Late second quarter, he hit his first 3 of the season. So nice to see him back. 11 minutes so far in the first half, 2 of 5 from the floor, 1 of 2 from distance, 2 for 2 from the free throw line. He also has 3 rebounds and a block. Yves Missi with 6 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists in 14 minutes of action. 2 of 3 from the floor, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Brandon Boston, you can look at it. Glass half full there, conductor. No points after leading the team and scoring back on Friday. However, 6 rebounds, 5 assists to help the team there in 15 minutes of action. Jose Alvarado also is yet to score, but he has a steal. So there you go.
Cardio game.
You know what? All of this is just leading up into me building it up. That's right. That's right. You're shaking your head up and down because you know where I'm going. JRE. It's the Sparks. Call him the Spark. Those 9 points don't so much more than those 9 points. Conductor Chris Moran. He is the Pelicans 3-point percentage leading score, right?
You couldn't even say it without laughing.
I didn't mean it like that. I forgot exactly. He percentage-wise, he leads the Pelicans at 3-point percentage.
Yes. It's pretty amazing. When you
Let that sink in for a sec. Either way, in 11 minutes of action, he has a rebound and 9 points, 4 or 5 from the floor. You cannot deny, though, he did spark the offense there in the first half. Also off the bench, Noel with 7 points. Javonte Green has 3. Antonio Reeves with a sweet steal and dunk. That's something we saw back in Summer League, the ability to play defense in the backcourt, turn into offense. Pelicans shooting 23 of 48, 47% in the first half, 6 of 17, as we said, from beyond the arc. Free throw line, a perfect 4 for 4. There you go. It's good. They're a perfect 7 for 7 from the free throw line. Nobody's missed a free throw. They, being the Brooklyn Nets, 9 of 21 from distance, 19 of 46. Ben Simmons, their spark, kind of like our JRE, as Ben Simmons came in and had 10 assists in the first half in 12 minutes of action.
Season high is 11.
Thank you for that. On that note, we will take a quick break and come back and give you an NBA scoreboard. Plus, we'll give you some of those highlights you'll hear. Some from Brandon Ingram. You'll hear Trey Murphy's 3, his first 3 of the season. He is back officially. 7 points. More importantly, he knocked down that 1-3. It is halftime here in New Orleans, 56-54. Pels with the lead on the Pelicans radio network.
Looking for a new job or career in the transportation business? Do you or your spouse have truck driving experience? John Fayard Moving and Warehousing, the official moving partner of the New Orleans Saints, is looking for experienced team and solo Class A CDL drivers to join their family-oriented team. Benefits with John Fayard include competitive pay structure, major medical, dental, and vision insurance, recruitment and retention bonus, paid vacation, paid holidays, and more. Don't settle for the rest. Drive for the best. Visit johnfayardwarehouse.com.
If you're needing to relocate across town or across the country, there's no job too big or too small for John Fayard Moving and Warehousing, the proud mover of the New Orleans Pelicans for well over a decade. They offer red carpet, white glove office and household good relocations at competitive rates. Moving is stressful and exhausting. Allow John Fayard Moving and Warehousing to ease your mind and your muscles. Full packing and storage available upon request. Call 228-864-2262 or visit johnfayardwarehouse.com today to schedule a survey or to book your move.
I'm Clint Romick with Marsh McLennan Agency. We provide business insurance, employee health and benefits, and private client insurance solutions to organizations and individuals. We combine the personalized service model of a local consultant with the global resources of the world's largest insurance broker, Marsh McLennan. Here in New Orleans, we have deep roots throughout Southeast Louisiana that go back over 80 years. At Marsh McLennan Agency, we know more than just insurance. We know New Orleans. Marsh McLennan Agency is a proud partner of the New Orleans Pelicans. Visit us today at marshmma.com.
What's up, Saints fans? It's John Stinchcomb here. Want to take your Saints pride to the next level? Then come aboard the official Saints Legends fan cruise presented by Seaside Events. Imagine partying on the deck of the Norwegian Getaway with legends like Ricky Jackson, Leroy Glover, Usama Young, and me right by your side. Don't miss out. Head to saintslegendscruise.com now and get ready to create lifelong memories with your favorite Saints legend.
56-54, your halftime score here in New Orleans. Pelicans with the lead elsewhere in the NBA. Cavaliers leading at Chicago 50-42. Chris still undefeated. 11-0 on the season. 7:43 in the second there. 9:48 in the second. Wizards 28. Rockets 37. They are 6-4 over there in Houston and leading. Next opponent for your Pelicans are the Clippers and the Thunder. And that is at halftime. Thunder lead is 66-53. Also at the half, got the Spurs and Kings. San Antonio leading 60-55. We come back. A couple of highlights from the first half as Brandon Ingram is leading all scorers with 22 points as the Pels lead at 56-54 at the half on the Pelicans radio network.
Injured at work? Don't let your recovery get delayed by endless paperwork. LA Health Solutions specializes in workers' compensation and DOL, providing expert care that gets you back on your feet quickly and safely. With convenient locations across Louisiana, we offer personalized treatment plans and handle the insurance process for you so you can focus on what matters most, getting better. Trust LA Health Solutions, your one solution. To help you heal and return to work, visit lahealthsolutions.com or call 844-496-LAHS today.
Andrea Bocelli in concert, presented by Stifel. June 10th, Smoothie King Center with the Louisiana Philharmonic Orchestra, conducted by Stephen Mercurio, the world's most romantic voice. Andrea Bocelli in concert. On sale now at Ticketmaster.
Progressive presents Renter's MVP's Most Valuable Possessions. Today's MVP, Tom Kelly's carbon fiber mountain bike. Because more than riding his carbon fiber mountain bike, Tom loves telling people about his carbon fiber mountain bike. Friends, family, even a local barista knows about his carbon fiber mountain bike. And that's why Tom's carbon fiber mountain bike, if you haven't heard about it, is today's MVP. Keep your most valuable possessions protected by bundling your renters and auto insurance with Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers not available in all states.
Get ready for the biggest concert of the year. It's Rod Wave's Last Lap Tour.
Come here to save my did you come to betray me?
It's Rod Wave live in concert Friday, December 13th at Smoothie King Center.
I wrote this song to make you smile. Can you feel it?
Also, Moneybag Yo, Juicy, Lil Papa, and Illmatic. Tickets are on sale now at official-rodwave.com. And don't forget, the new single from Rod Wave, Fall Fast in Love, is now available on all platforms.
Highly anticipating the new release from the conductor, Chris Moran. Many of y'all don't know. It's very good with the acoustic guitar. It's the name of your new single, by the way. You have one yet?
Nah.
Oh, nah. I love that. Really good song. Brandon Boston to Trey Murphy. Welcome back,
Clock
sir.
at 4. Drives on Jose. Scooping righty layup. No. Misi rips the rebound away. Quickly up the floor. Boston alley-oop Trey. You are on the board.
Welcome back.
Kenneth Murphy III. And that will break the ice.
That's the best comeback bucket you can get.
Then the Nets kind of got hot from beyond the arc.
Just at right corner, Johnson for 3, and they can't miss now. They are 5 of 9 from distance.
Yeah, and into the rescue, J.R.E.
And Jeremiah Robinson Earl, who on cue rattles in a right corner 3. If I asked you who the Pelicans' leader in three-point percentage was, what would your answer be?
I would say J.R.E.
It is J.R.E. He just went over 45%.
So, again, he ain't shooting enough of them.
Huh? You like that?
Now Johnson, right free throw line extended, backs it out all the way beyond the arc, and a steal. Reeves. He will dunk it.
I love that. Well, notice he didn't say layup. He dunked it.
He dunked the ball.
Dunked it, and of course, we love seeing this.
48-47. Ingram clears space, blocked from behind, but he got it back. No look over to Trey. Left corner 3. Murphy's corner is officially open in 2024.
6 of 17 from distance for the Pels. They lead it by 2 at the half, 56-54. Aaron Summers. John DeShazer and Todd Graffanini will have second half action when we come back on the Pelicans Radio Network.
Every NFL Sunday, you'll hear all the big plays on SiriusXM NFL Radio's Sunday Drive.
Touchdown, Buffalo!
Follow the entire league without changing the channel.
Chiefs are in the red zone. Let's go out to Kansas City.
Plus, fantasy football updates and post-game interviews.
From Baltimore, tight end Mark Andrews.
The Sunday Drive brings you closer to the NFL. Sundays noon to 8 Eastern on NFL Radio Channel 88 in the car and on the SiriusXM app. To truly go inside the game of pro football, you need to see things from the player's perspective.
Let's go.
Every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern, catch the Player's Point. Join NFL tight end Colin Thompson and Packers running back A.J. Dillon as they break down the biggest stories in the NFL.
Hand off A.J. Dillon, powering his way. Touchdown!
The Player's Point. Every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern, only on SiriusXM NFL Radio Channel 88 and the SiriusXM app.
Hear basketball talk with the passion you deserve on NBA Today.
312 players played last night, Eddie. The best player to me was Darius Garland. This is the Darius Garland that we thought we were going to get a couple of years ago. There went from conversation that maybe Cleveland deals Darius Garland. Not only is Cleveland playing like the best team in the league, but Donovan Mitchell and Darius Garland right now look like the best backcourt in the NBA.
NBA Today. Weekdays from 4 to 7 p.m. Eastern. Only on SiriusXM NBA Radio Channel 86 and the all-new SiriusXM app.
Santa baby, bring on the merry and bring on the bright. Sing along with modern holiday hits on Holly, Channel 79. Or revisit Christmas Past with the nostalgic sound of holiday traditions on Channel 71.
Christmas.
Listen now through Christmas Day and enjoy dozens of unique holiday channels anytime you want in the SiriusXM app.
To truly go inside the game of pro football, you need to see things from the player's perspective.
Let's go.
Every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern, catch the Players' Point. Join NFL tight end Colin Thompson and Packers running back A.J. Dillon as they break down the biggest stories in the NFL.
Hand off A.J. Dillon, powering his way. Touchdown.
The Players' Point. Every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern, only on SiriusXM NFL Radio, Channel 88, and the SiriusXM app.
Just outside the Pelicans locker room.
Associate head coach James Borrego said that he really loves the aggressive nature that Brandon Ingram is playing with, the way he's distributing the ball, but also making sure that he is getting to the basket because he is definitely in rhythm. He said that he wants to see Jose Alvarado be a little more effective here in the second half, and he knows that Brandon Boston will come along offensively as well, but needs some other guys to step up and score.
Yeah, you think about it, Aaron, great stuff there. The last two games, our two leading scorers, along with Brandon Ingram, has been Jose Alvarado and Brandon Boston. So it's kind of tough to go into halftime, JD, to see a goose egg with both of those guys here in the points column.
And Jose averaging 24 points a game over those two and made 11 of 18 threes. So you need to get a little bit more production.
All right, Brooklyn ball out of the halftime break, moving left to right, wearing the all-black. Pelicans in the all-white tonight. Cam Thomas, right side, cross court over to Cam Johnson, goes behind the back, drops it down to Nick Claxton on the left block. Little fall away over Messi, no.
Messi tipped it in.
Yes, he did.
Claxton gets the bucket, but Messi tipped it in.
Yes, he did. Well, you think you see it all, and I've seen own buckets before, but not like that off the glass. Boston whipping around left corner. Trey Murphy contacted by Johnson, no call. And now Boston with the shot clock at 2. Drives center of the lane. More contact. Throws up a wild shot. No good. Taken by Claxton up the floor. Williams. Now Johnson center of the lane and a foul.
So we get a touch foul on one end and no foul on the other.
It is not being called the same way.
And that is...
And I hate to harp on it, but facts is facts.
Yeah, the angst of the Pelican bench is there's a foul on Trey Murphy committed in the left corner. It's not called. And Cam Johnson's able to come down and get a touch foul and shoot free throws.
And Willie Green telling Sean Corbin exactly the same thing. So the foul's on Trey Murphy. And free throws coming up for Cameron Johnson. Free throw is good. And when they picked him out of North Carolina, the Phoenix Suns did, he was the best three-point shooter in the draft that year.
And he can still shoot it.
Oh, no, he can.
They had to give up something great in order to get Kevin Durant, and he was part of that package.
Well, they want him to be, one of the core members of this team now. They signed him to a multi-year contract in the offseason.
I mean, the fact of the matter is there aren't a lot of guys who can shoot it the way he can shoot it. So if you can get one, you keep it.
58-56. Pelicans trail now. Boston dump it down to Ingram. Bumped again. Baseline jumper, no. And it's taken by Johnson. More contact.
Well, if they're going to be allowed to be this physical, it's going to throw you off your marks.
Johnson, little step up three, nothing but net. On cue.
So he's on the perimeter against EBC.
I'm getting a little woozy here. We this is what has done us in the last few games. Early on in the third quarter, Trey spot up three right side, buried that, and stops that run.
Well, this will help that. You didn't have Trey Murphy in those games, so hopefully he can help as he just did.
61-59. Now Schroeder, bounce feed down low. Williams. Oh, we got denied at the rim. Either Murphy or Messi. Trey up the floor, lost it, got it back. He's underneath the hoop, behind the back to Messi.
Oh, Eve.
Missed the dunk.
Finish it.
Fouled by Johnson.
Now, he draws the foul, but he is...
Messi has missed at least 10 dunks this year.
I think that's Murphy on the block. It is Murphy on the block.
So Messi, again, still, very young in the game of basketball itself. As that free throw nowhere near.
No, sir. I'm sorry. Eve Messi got credit for the block. It looked like Trey Murphy, but whoever blocked it, great job, boys.
So that missed dunk cost you at least 1 point.
Yeah.
Not bad. Hey, they want us to dunk in the studio. Well, you got to make your dunks. 61-60. I mean, those are gimmies, and it should have been an N1. Now Thomas, right lane line, floats it up. See, it ain't missing no dunks.
Well,
Claxton.
They're playing zone defense. They're getting it to the heart of the zone. You compromise it when it has to constrict to stop the drive.
Down 3 again. Ingram hard to the rim. Jump feed to Macy.
There you go.
There you go, Rook. Two-hand flush with authority. Dime by Ingram, his 5th. Pels down 1. Thomas left wing. Top of the key. Claxton goes right by Macy. And he blocked him, but a late whistle by Sean Corbin. And free throws for Nick Claxton. I like how Macy got back after Claxton went right by him.
Yeah, Claxton got him with a little show and go there. Faked him into thinking he was going to make a pass.
That's a lot of basketball. So Claxton to the line. Claxton 8 points, 4 boards tonight. 3 double-doubles this year. 66 in his Brooklyn net career.
Yeah, he got him with the body on that one, which is fine. It is a foul, but just make sure it's called on the other end too.
They have not missed at the free throw line. Have the Nets. They are now a perfect 10 of 10. That was Claxton's first. The only free throw missed all game was the last possession by Macy. Rim glass around and down. So again, the Nets maintain that 3-point lead, 65-62. Brandon Boston, nice job on Cam Thomas. Crosses the timeline, crosses him over behind the back. It's 1-on-1. Now floated down to Ingram, left baseline, cross court over to Jose. Catch and shoot, right corner 3. Was that beautiful?
He caught that eye level. B.I. with a great skip pass, and Jose didn't have a chance to bring it down. Otherwise, it might have been blocked.
Let's hope that gets Jose going. And we're tied at 65. Pels are now 8 of 19 from 3. Thomas blitzed in the center circle, got it to Claxton, got Jose up in the air, whip it to Williams, right corner 3. That's good for Zion Williams.
And those are the shots you're going to give up if you play in zone. You got to be able to live with the results because those are the shots you're giving up.
Williams is 32% from distance. Tonight he's 2 of 4. Now Macy. Oh, beautiful move on Cam Johnson. Left him flat-footed, and Macy with another dunk.
Ease with ease. Gives them a shimmy on the baseline.
He's in double figures now with 11. Steal. We got lucky. Hit a foot. Up the floor. Boston to Trey. Set your feet. Left wing 3. Nope. Out of bounds.
Should be called ball.
And is it? I believe it is.
Yeah, there were a couple of nets over his back.
Trey can't believe it. You'll get it going, Trey. At least he's putting them up. He's 2 of 4.
He's got to.
I mean, those are the ones you've got to have him. Now, again, he's just knocking the rust off.
Yeah, Pels 8 of 20 from 3.
So we're creeping up on him,
the
actually.
The percentage is fine. Now get the volume up.
Inbound to Macy. Now Javonte Green.
And 1.
Nope. Dunked in Macy.
Well, Javonte got fouled, but Macy does not give up on the play.
Macy now has a career high, 13 points. Now Williams fake a 3, drives in, hack to the deck on a reverse layup attempt. He'll go to the line again. Jalen Noel is in for New Orleans. He came in from Murphy. That foul on the Pelicans is on Brandon Ingram. That's his first. That's unfortunately already the 3rd team foul in the 3rd quarter for New Orleans. Let's go down to Aaron Summers.
Jose Alvarado left the court and the floor went down the tunnel. It looked like he was maybe checking for a hamstring. That's the area that he was holding as he went off the court.
Free throw good, 69-69. So we'll wait and see if Jose emerges.
Well, the free throw disparity.
Yeah.
Creeping up.
Uh-huh.
12 attempts, twice as many as the Pels before he takes this one.
Got them both. Again, they haven't missed. Zion Williams now in double figures with 10. A late addition to the starting lineup when Dorian Finney-Smith got scratched. Now Boston handling the basketball. Get it to Ingram. So we're back to Boston. Drives into the lane. Oh, throw it down, Brandon Boston. Right hand punch.
Bacon Boston.
Elevation.
Goes to the rack with some malice and a forethought.
And Cam Thomas said, no, you can just throw that down. I'm backing off.
Cam made a business decision.
Yes, he did. Jordy Fernandez with a timeout. Back and forth we go. 7:14 left third quarter. Pelicans 71, Nets 70 on the Pelicans Radio Network.
Injured at work? Don't let your recovery get delayed by endless paperwork. LA Health Solutions specializes in workers' compensation and DOL, providing expert care that gets you back on your feet quickly and safely. With convenient locations across Louisiana, we offer personalized treatment plans and handle the insurance process for you, so you can focus on what matters most, getting better. Trust LA Health Solutions, your one solution. To help you heal and return to work, visit lahealthsolutions.com or call 844-496-LAHS today.
This is old number 8, Archie Manning. Join me at Manning's Sports Bar and Grill with award-winning burgers, 24 beers on tap, craft cocktails, 13-foot mega screens, plus recliners. Manning's Sports Bar and Grill is where you'll catch me watching the games. Ready to be a legend of your own game? Head on over to Caesars for 24/7 action-packed gaming, where the tables are hot, the dice are fast, and the slots are generous. Remember, you can't win if you don't play.
Must be 21 or older to enter casino and gamble. Know when to stop before you start. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Jeff Dunham, artificial intelligence is all new tool.
Just don't have. You're the other white meat. RJ, how can you be so smart on one hand and so stupid on the other?
Well, you're half of it.
I realize I could have avoided all this years ago with one simple word. I do not. Silence!
Don't miss them nothings. November 20th, Smoothie King Center. Tickets on sale now only at jeffdunham.com.
What's happening, little brother? This is Trey Murphy, and you're listening to Pelicans basketball on the Pelicans Radio Network.
He is back. 15 minutes for Trey tonight. 10 points, 4 rebounds, couple block shots, 2 of 4 from beyond the arc. By the way, join us at Bayou Beer Garden this Wednesday night. Pelicans watch party presented by Corona. Gather your crew, stop by, grab some free Pel swag. Say hello to the radio crew while they broadcast live on site. Come on down, help us cheer on the squad. They take on the OKC Thunder. That's a 6:30 tip. That is an ESPN exclusive. So again, you're going to turn your sound down on your TV that night. But again, Gus, Aaron, Jim, a cast of thousands will be at the Bayou Beer Garden on Wednesday night. Come on down and see him. We got a ball game here, JD. 7:14 left third quarter. Pels up 71-70.
And Pels doing some good things to maintain in this game, leading 30-20 in points in the paint and 16-6 in fast break points.
All right, Thomas with the basketball for the Nets. Got a pick from Jalen Wilson. Will drive and dribble it off his foot. And Zion Williams recovers in the right corner. Shot clock at 5. Now 4. Williams to the nail. Leans in. Spins right. Throws up a wild shot. No. Didn't hit anything. Well done, Yves Missi defensively.
Stayed low defensively. Didn't commit the foul. Didn't really need to challenge the shot because he got him in so out of position offensively that Zion Williamson just threw up something.
That is the 8th turnover now for the Nets. Pels have turned it over 7 times. It's been a relatively clean game. All right, Ingram hooks past to Missi. Left side, foot on the arc.
Oh, you got the mismatch. B.I.'s posted up, and he's trying to get the clear out.
Oh, Boston left wing, post up. Z, look out. Ingram cross court over to Noel. Whip it around to Boston, back to Ingram. Left corner 3, that's way short. So great ball movement, and then you don't hit rim.
But he didn't repost either. He flashed out and shot the 3 instead of reposted.
Now in the lane, Struder shovels to Claxton. Back now into the lane, Wilson. Up top, 3-ball Williams, around and out. And the rebound nearly taken by Claxton, but he was too far underneath and deflected it off the glass to Brandon Boston. Now Ingram bump. Thank you very much. Jalen Wilson with the foul. I mean, goodness gracious. Ingram is going to be black and blue with bruises all over his body after this one.
Well, they're going to dust him, and he's going to have Nets fingerprints all over him.
Man.
But, again, this is the way teams are going to play him.
No doubt. Got to inbound it to Misi. Shot clock at 16, so you got some time here. Now Boston right of the center circle. Chest it to Ingram. And there's blitz. Hook pass. That's just too tough of a pass. Right corner to Noel. Too tall.
No, this team is too compromised to make sloppy mistakes.
Again, for the most part, it has been relatively clean. Uh-oh. Ben Simmons is back into the ball game.
Just let him shoot.
Thomas to Claxton, dotted line, lefty floater, no. Late whistle.
Claxton threw up something and did a jackknife, and it was one of the worst acting jobs I think I've ever seen.
Well, again, he missed the shot, and the foul was called. But even if a whistle is not there, you know who got it? Ben Simmons.
I'm still looking for the foul. I'm still looking for the foul.
I got nothing for you. Claxton, another free throw. Very good.
Yeah,
there we have it.
Yeah,
finally.
There's no way he was supposed to make both of them off of that.
Well, we're over the limit now. So the Nets are going to shoot free throws for the final 5:39 of the third. The free throw differential is widening as we speak. The second one is good. They are now 14 of 15. The Pels are 5 of 6.
Well, you can't get in the bonus if you can't get a call.
And bad pass spot. And there's a call. Again, if I'm Zion Williams, I'm playing Ingram the same way because they're not calling it.
Of course.
So that was a rough entry feed by Boston. We got away with it. Ingram caught it. And then Williams basically mugged Ingram.
Well, Brandon Ingram has to give him a better target than that, too. You got to give him a good target so he can make a better entry pass.
Zion Williams now 2 team fouls. Or 2 personals. Yikes.
It's an unforced turnover.
Boston just lost it out of bounds. Nobody really near him. You can't start to get sloppy here. It's 71-71 with 5:25 left in the third. Pels need a win desperately. Simmons to the block. Gives it up to Williams. Chests it to Jalen Wilson. Hand it off to Cam Thomas. Pick from Simmons. Spins right out of it. Gets to the right elbow. Throws up a wild shot. Doesn't get the roll, and it's rebounded by Misi. That's his 9th board. One away from a double-double. Now he's going to drive in right past Ben Simmons and throw it down again with 2 hands.
He baptized Ben Simmons in the mystic waters of Lake Minnetonka, even though we ain't close to Minnesota.
73-71. Misi, career high now 15. Every point he scores, he'll get more. Claxton in the rim. Oh, blocked by Misi.
Oh, yes, sir.
Claxton got it back, though. Back to the restricted arc. And floats it in with a left hand.
That's good patience by Claxton. You get a shot block like that, sometimes you get shy. But Misi blocks the initial dunk attempt.
73 all.
Eve ain't messing around.
No, he's not. Ingram hard to the rim, lost it. Now Simmons 2-on-2.
Foul him. If you're going to foul him.
Oh, and he tried to drop pass, and it's intercepted by Ingram. Back the other way. Alley-oop. Caught by Eve, polite 2-hand flush.
Yeah, I threw it up for the lob. Eve looks like he's a little bit injured.
Yeah, he's got to battle through it.
Yeah, his right shoulder is grabbing.
Come on. It's unreal. Wilson, bounce feed in the lane. There's Brandon Boston for the steal. Bounce feed to Noel. Pushes off, clear space, lays it in.
Beautiful. Use that big body to shove Ben Simmons out of the way or nudge him out of the way.
Misi is favoring that right shoulder. Can he power through it?
He's flexing it. He's trying to get it back right, so maybe it's just a little stinger or something.
77-73 New Orleans. 3:20 to go in the third. Cam Thomas crosses over. Misi sticking that arm in there. Oh, and they got the deflection to Wilson.
They're letting him play.
Now Simmons pops a mid-range. No. Rebound Misi. Give him his first career double-double. We nearly threw it away. Noel has it. Bumped at the rim by Ben Simmons. Free throws coming up for Noel, who was in a seated position and clapping his approval.
Transitioning defense to offense is what the Pelicans have been able to do these last several possessions. That's what gets you the lead, and that's what fuels the energy. That fuels the run. When you play defense and get stops, you can do some stuff on offense.
So Messi continuing to try to power through it. He's got his first career double-double.
Yeah, Jose Alvarado back on the Pels bench.
Messi's got a career-high 17 points and 10 rebounds. Free throw Noel, good. So Tom Maystad going to check him out.
And this is the energy that the Pels are going to have to play with. They got to play with it. You might not get the result you want, but you got to play hard because you don't have enough bodies, enough core rotation bodies to not play hard.
All right, Murphy back in, along with Daniel Tice, Brandon Boston, Javonte Green, and Noel, who's got 10 points off the bench, making 11. 14-5 run, and the Pels are now up 79-73. 11 for Jalen Noel. Simmons had a steam. Right corner to Wilson, drives in, lost it in the lane. Trey can't pick it up.
No,
it's deflected, taken by Boston. Boston will wait for help, got it to Noel, fakes the three, drives down, dish it off to Tice, lay it in right side.
I don't know if he wanted to make that pass initially, but he got hung in the air, and Tice standing right there for the layup.
First two for Tice. Pels now with 24 assists on 33 makes. Simmons, left free throw line extended, got a pick. Trying to go behind the back, lost the dribble, got it back. You're going to let him shoot, and he got the roll. Well,
live with it.
6 points, 10 assists for Ben Simmons.
So he shot that one over Tice.
Now Murphy. Guarded tightly by Johnson. Pop a straightaway three, short. Got to get the legs under him. Keep shooting, Trey. 2-5 now.
Well, Simmons has got the ball. Get your head on the swivel.
Simmons lost it. Yeah. And he walked.
You get him out of rhythm when you get him to the point where he has to score. You force him into a role that he's not comfortable with.
That is turnover number 12 for the Nets. We've got a timeout. 1:59 left in the third. Pelicans 81, Nets 75. On the Pelicans Radio Network, presented.
Hey, this is the starting lineup with Frank Isola and Brian Scalabrine.
I know it's early. Jordy Fernandez can coach. If the Nets ended up with the number one pick and Jordy Fernandez got Cooper Flag, I'm not mad. I am not mad. I think that dude can really coach, and I love the way that they play. Man, he's getting a Cam Thomas to be committed. I'm telling you right now, Jordy Fernandez can coach.
Catch the starting lineup weekdays from 7 to 10 a.m. Eastern on Sirius XM NBA Radio, Channel 86 in the car, and on the all-new Sirius XM app.
To truly go inside the game of pro football, you need to see things from the player's perspective.
Let's go.
Every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern, catch the Player's Point. Join NFL tight end Colin Thompson and Packers running back A.J. Dillon as they break down the biggest stories in the NFL.
Hand off A.J. Dillon, powering his way. Touchdown.
The Player's Point. Every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern, only on Sirius XM NFL Radio, Channel 88, and the Sirius XM app.
Hear basketball talk with the passion you deserve on NBA Today.
I was at that game, and it was supposed to be. It was the Jason Tatum revenge game against Steve Kerr. Instead, to me, the Warriors made a statement to the rest of the league that they should be taken seriously. I didn't think Golden State was going to be that good. So I've kind of changed my mind. I think Golden State's going to hang around all year.
NBA Today, weekdays from 4 to 7 p.m. Eastern, only on Sirius XM NBA Radio, Channel 86, and the all-new Sirius XM app. NBA Radio, Sirius 207 XM 86.
Ray Hudson here with an important announcement. You can listen to your favorite Sirius XM FC shows on the all-new Sirius XM app, now available for all subscribers.
21 advantage here in the third quarter. With a 6-point lead overall, 81-75. Pels desperate, in need of a win. Well, the Nets, they're not going quietly into the good night. You're going to have to earn this one, John DeShazer.
Yeah, absolutely you will. But the Pels playing with the kind of fire and energy that they need. And, I mean, Messi, the rookie, having one of the cleanest stat lines you'll see. 17 points, 7 of 8 from the field, 3 of 4 from the free throw line, 10 rebounds. He's got a double-double with 3 offensive rebounds. He's got a block and a steal. He has been the Pels' most impressive player in this second half because Brandon Ingram hadn't scored the second half.
Now Ingram, though, his assist total is up to 8, so he is distributing.
Yeah, and this is what has to happen because they're playing him extremely physical right now. They're jumping him and blitzing him, and he's finding teammates, and teammates are making him right by making the shot.
Ingram does not have a double-double this year. He had 13 a year ago. So he's 2 assists away from that mark. You've got Noel, Green, Robinson Earl, Murphy, and Tice on the floor. Tice has it beyond the arc, handed off to Trey. Trey pop a deep straightaway 3. A little short again. It's the legs.
Yeah.
When it's short, just not getting enough lift. It'll come. Now Johnson, right side Simmons, shovels it to Keon Johnson. Pop a right corner 3. That is off the mark. Rebound Javonte Green. Brooklyn now 11 of 25.
You get the attack before they set up defensively.
Ooh, Trey wanted to take a 3. Johnson closed out on him. Now JRE. Ooh, nearly threw it away, but he got it to Noel, who pops a 10-footer short. And the rebound to Noah Clowney. Up the floor, Simmons, that's a double dribble.
He thought so, but he let it go.
Oh, my heavens. Simmons backing down Green, whip it through a lot of bodies to Clowney for 3, of course.
Simmons absolutely knew he could dribble that one
No doubt
again.
about it. Noah Clowney was 7 of 26 coming into this game. He's 3 of 7 tonight, wouldn't you know it. Murphy, hounded. Got it to Noel. Lead down to 3. Dump it to Tice. Alley-oop. JRE catches it. Lost it on the way up. Got it back. Right-hand hook, no. But he'll go to the line.
Yeah, that's a good outcome. That's a good outcome because Daniel Tice should have taken that initial shot.
Well, I would think right now Tice's confidence is not where it needs to be. He's missed a lot of those shots in the last few ball games.
Yeah, but you can't get it back if you don't shoot it.
It's a good point. So Robinson Earl, 9 off the bench in 12 minutes, looking for double figures here. And he's got it.
JRE continuing to give this team quality minutes.
Averaging 5.5 a game, but that'll go up tonight. Season high for him is 12 points.
Yeah,
So he is nearly there.
Yeah, headed against Orlando. I mean, he's
got the second one.
Giving this team really nice minutes.
83-78. They can go 2 for 1 here. Simmons, go get it.
I was about to say, they can pick it up.
Picks it up now. Simmons will drive, kick it. 3-ball Johnson.
Guard the shooters. Ben Simmons does not want to shoot it. Guard the shooters.
83-81. Noel hounded. No call. Keon Johnson all over him. Shot clock, game clock, 5 seconds apart. That 3 was by Jalen Wilson, excuse me. He's got 10 off the bench. Noel bump, no call. Gets to the lane. No look to Tice.
That is beautiful.
Dunk it down, cutting baseline left for the big German.
Turn the net aggression against them.
Now Simmons with 6, with 5. Back left corner, Wilson for 3. No. Weak side rebound. Tice has it, and that'll do it. So you had a 2-point lead at half. You got a 4-point lead headed to the 4th. Buckle up, baby.
You just got to gut it out if you're the Pelicans. You understand the assignment. You know how the Nets are going to play you. You turn that aggression against them.
12 minutes left in the Smoothie King Center. Pelicans 85, Nets 81 on the Pelicans Radio Network.
A great workout deserves a great reward. Treat yourself right with new coconut smoothie bowls made with fresh fruit, purely Elizabeth granola, and now creamy coconut. You earned it. Grab a treat you can feel good about, only at Smoothie King. Being a Chevron car these days has been quite the adventure. Miami to Seattle, ocean to ocean. I've stopped at so many states and collected so many bumper stickers. Sometimes I feel like a moving passport book. It's just so great what I can do with Chevron with Techron, because it gives me unbeatable mileage and keeps my engine clean. Plus, there are so many Chevrons along the way. Now the only thing I'm worried about is where to go next and where to put all my new bumper stickers. Chevron with Techron, fueled by possibility.
The New Orleans Pelicans have a full season of exciting game day themes and giveaways planned for the best fans in the NBA. The famous Pelican hat is back for City Edition night against the Raptors. You can also join us for a carnival celebration against the Kings and take home a City Edition beanie. Plus, get an exclusive Pierre the Pelican collectible figure when we take on the Spurs during our Fam Jam game, and so many more. See the full promotional calendar and get your tickets now by visiting pelicans.com/promotions.
Over the last century, United Way of Southeast Louisiana has been the force for good in our community. We've been at the forefront of improving outcomes in education, income, and health for every person everywhere. Together with you and our partners at the New Orleans Pelicans, we're rolling up our sleeves and mobilizing the power of people, offering ways for you to create a community strong enough for the next 100 years. Visit UnitedWaySELA.org to join us today.
Discover the world's most advanced outdoor kitchens by New Age Products. Grills, cabinetry, appliances. Together, delivering an outdoor cooking experience rivaled by none. Only at NewAgeProducts.com.
This is New Orleans Pelicans basketball on the Pelicans Radio Network. Now, back to the action.
Graf and JD back in the blender. Pels trying to get their first win since Indiana a couple of Fridays ago. It's been 4 in a row the wrong way. You lead Brooklyn 85-81 as we start the fourth. Jalen Noel, Javonte Green, Jeremiah Robinson-Earl, Daniel Tice, and Trey Murphy on the floor for New Orleans, who's got the basketball to start the fourth quarter.
Being hounded in the backcourt.
Shocker. Murphy, triple team, floats one up short, tipped up, no. JRE comes away with it to Javonte Green, left wing three, got it! Keep it alive down there.
Offensive rebound, second chance point. Brooklyn, one of the worst defensive rebounding teams in the league, and the Pels make it pay.
JRE putting in some work. He's got 14 points, season high. Javonte Green now just doubled his total. Now Clowney, another three. No, short, strong side rebound, Javonte Green. Now Green, left corner, JRE, fake a three, go baseline, shovels it to Tice, teardrop, missed it. That's exactly what I told you. That's why he didn't shoot the other one. There's no confidence.
I mean, he's right there. He has to take that shot.
Schroeder got a pick from Claxton, who's setting a moving screen. Clowney, another three, of course. He's got a season-high 4 threes and 12 points.
Yeah, you got a bunch of defensive rotation on that one because he's wide open in the right corner.
5-point swing. Tice to Trey. Drives by Clowney, Euros through, and a reverse layup for Trey Murphy from the right side.
And had a lot of contact.
Yes, he did.
Up on the court with Clowney on his back.
That would constitute a whistle being blown. Now Schroeder crosses over JRE, gets to the block, righty layup, good. He just beat him off the dribble. 90-86. Brooklyn ain't going anywhere, folks. You got to earn this.
No, they score. Now, they will allow you to score, but they score.
Murphy, one-on-one with Claxton. Fall away left elbow. Nope, tipped up.
And one.
And one.
And one. Got to be. It's got to be and one.
Daniel Tice was going up for the tip-in.
That has to be and one.
You've got to count this bucket. You've got it. It's a loose ball foul. I do not believe it.
If there's a shove in the back,
I do not believe it. You can't make it up.
Daniel Tice should be with an and one and increased confidence because he's got the bucket at the rim.
Murphy's exhausted. He just came off the court. I thought he was going to keel over.
He's at 20 minutes. He's supposed to get to 25, so he'll get a 5-minute rest here.
That's unbelievable. All right, Alvarado's back into the ball game. That's good news. Along with Trey Jemison and Brandon Boston. Jose to Boston, left wing, back to Jose. Deep right wing, shot clock at 3. Jose, bailout 3, not close. Long rebound, though, JRE. Kept it alive. Up top, Boston. Left-hand dribble drive. Contacted. No. Dunked in on the follow. Trey Jemison, the third.
You don't give up on the play, especially when you see the defense rotate over to challenge one of your teammates.
92-86, Schroeder for 3, absolutely. Lead cut in half, 92-89. See, they're feeling it. They are now one over their average of 14 makes. They've got 15 now. They're 10th in the league in makes.
They shot it so efficiently.
Now Jose left at the top, passes up the three. Handed off to Green. Back to Boston.
You got to go.
Clock at 3. Boston crosses over. Top of the key jumper. Tough shot. Short. Rebound Keon Johnson. I wish Jose would have taken that shot.
Well, this lineup is playing too much one-on-one.
We're up 3 with 8:50 to go. Schroeder again. Stops at the block. Fall away. 10-footer no. Late whistle. Yep. Back to the line go the Nets. And Dennis Schroeder, now with 13 points, will have a chance to add 2 more. That fouls on Trey Jemison. He's saying he got a piece of it.
Yeah, well, but he's shooting a fadeaway. And I get it, you want to block the shot, but you just need the challenge.
Free throw no good. Just the second miss tonight.
Yeah, Trey Jemison say ball don't lie.
Jalen Wilson in for Brooklyn. Keon Johnson out. Brooklyn took Boston to overtime in a loss on Friday, and then on Saturday in a back-to-back in Cleveland, lost by 5 to the undefeated Cavs. So, I mean, they've given the best teams in the East their best shot.
Is Schroeder going to ever be called for a foul?
No, he's not. He's not. It's absolutely a joke. 92-90. Boston to Jose up top. Straightaway 3. That's an air ball.
That is a frustration shot because he can't get a foul call, and he wanted to throw a dagger in Schroeder's eye, and Schroeder wins.
All right, Brandon Ingram going to check in here. So your lead is dissipated to 2, and Dennis Schroeder's been the catalyst for the Nets. Schroeder, pick from Claxton. Right corner, 3. No. Tipped up, taken by Clowney. Back to Schroeder for the lead. Out of front iron, no good. They get the rebound again. Claxton to Johnson. This is going in. No, it's not. Tipped up. Rebound Jemison. They got 3 looks at it, JD. We got lucky.
3 clean looks.
Now Boston to the rim. Underneath the hoop. Got caught underneath. Somehow found JRE, who lays it in with his back to the stanchion.
No, JRE just standing there, kind of minding his own business, looking for the offensive rebound, and Boston found it.
Schroeder to the rim. There's a lot of traffic in there, and JRE with the steal. He is doing everything. Up 4, 7:35 to go. Weak side cut. Javonte Green from Trey Jemison III, and the right hand punch.
Jemison finds his teammate cutting left baseline, and Javonte Green knows exactly what to do with it.
Beautiful ball movement. The Pelicans' assist total is climbing up near 30 now. 28 assists on 39 makes, and a timeout called by the Brooklyn Nets. We've got 7:34 to go in New Orleans. Pelicans 96, Nets 90. Gus Cadengill updates you with a scoreboard when we come back on the Pelicans Radio Network.
If you're needing to relocate across town or across the country, there's no job too big or too small for John Fayard Moving and Warehousing, the proud mover of the New Orleans Pelicans for well over a decade. They offer red carpet, white glove office and household good relocations at competitive rates. Moving is stressful and exhausting. Allow John Fayard Moving and Warehousing to ease your mind and your muscles. Full packing and storage available upon request. Call 228-864-2262 or visit johnfayardwarehouse.com today to schedule a survey or to book your move.
A night of comedy with Jim Gaffigan and Sebastian Maniscalco.
I went ziplining for the last time.
What is wrong with us? Would you pay $200 to feel like you're about to die 6 times?
Jim Gaffigan and Sebastian Maniscalco.
Now, is this a family? Is this your mother? Where is she? Is she in the crowd? You don't know where your mom is. The mom's up there. What kind of family is this? I'm sorry.
Live in New Orleans, Smoothie King Center, February 20th. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com.
The Toyota Tundra's powerful, available iForce V6 engine means a lot of different things to a lot of different people. To your cousins, the Tundra means as they jump off the boat onto the sandbar. To your co-pilots, the Tundra means an extra comfortable journey. And to you, the Tundra means whoa. Toyota is the official vehicle of the New Orleans Saints. Visit your local Toyota dealer or Toyota.com to ride off with your crew in a 2025 Tundra today. Toyota, let's go places. See packages and options at Toyota.com for feature availability.
Welcome back to Pelicans basketball. Let's check tonight's NBA scoreboard.
In the fourth, the Spurs lead the Kings 95-78, and the Pelicans' next opponent, Oklahoma City, leading at home against the Clippers at the end of three, fellas, 99-94.
All right, so tight one there. Thank you, Gus. Tight one here. Well, we've got 7:34 left in this ball game. And the Pelicans have outscored Brooklyn by 2 here in the fourth quarter and lead it by 6.
Well, first, we got the dance cam where one of the contestants tapped out. I think he just got tired. But one of the things we've been lamenting is the Pelicans' lack of scoring in the paint, the inability to stop the opponent, because the last 5 have scored 66 a game in the paint. Pelicans have only given up 24, and they've scored 48 in the paint.
All right, Simmons, Clowney, Thomas, Wilson, and Williams for the Nets. Wilson, right-hand dribble drive to the restricted arc, got Jemison up in the air, but he didn't shoot. Now Zion Williams for 3, front iron, no good. Throw back up, no, by Clowney. Got it back again. Simmons, kick it out to Wilson. Spins left, pick from Simmons. Shot clock at 7. Wilson hard to the rim, throws it up, no. Tipped up and in by Zion Williams.
Can't get the rebound.
That's unbelievable.
Can't finish off the defensive possession.
96-92. Now Ingram, who hadn't scored in the second half, still won't score as he lost it on the dribble drive.
And he gets what he wants out of the offensive set. He's on the curl.
All right, Eve Meese back in for Trey Jemison, who put in a good shift. 2 points, 4 rebounds, an assist, and a block in 9 minutes. So Meese, a career night, a very young career. Antonio Reeves has checked in for New Orleans. Interesting lineup here. Thomas, picked up by Meese. Left free throw line extended, now a step back left wing 3.
He had no business taking that shot.
That's
That
what
is just
scorers do.
Bona fide score.
Thomas has been relatively quiet, but that was a very loud bucket. He now has 10. Boston to the rim.
That's too tough. That's too tough.
Rebound Simmons. Simmons maintains the dribble, and then Boston swiped it. 3-on-1. You have got to convert. Bounce feed to JRE.
That's
soars
beautiful.
in for the layup.
That's beautiful. JRE does not fan out to the three-point line. He makes the hard cut to the basket for the layup.
Hells now have 20 points off 14 turnovers. Clowney, dotted line floater. No. Rebounded Eve Meese with a left arm. 98-95, one possession game. It's about to be a clutch game. Hells are 2-0 in the clutch this year. Just haven't played many. Ingram, little crossover. Clear space, chests it over to JRE. Left baseline, 15-footer, no. Rebound, Zion Williams. That's his 8th, by the way. One possession game. Jalen Wilson, kick it to Clowney for another 3. You know it. This dude,
Clowney just cooking for 3.
Noah Clowney, in his second year from Alabama, nearly has as many threes in this game than he had the entire year coming in. He had 7 the entire season. He's got 5 tonight.
They're 17 of 37 from 3, which is why this game is tied, because the Nets haven't done much of anything else well.
Final media timeout. We are no better than when we started. 5:09 to go. Pelicans 98, Nets 98 on the Pelicans Radio Network.
What's up, Saints fans? It's John Stinchcomb here. Come aboard the official Saints Legends fan cruise presented by Seaside Events. How about enjoying an exclusive beach party with over a dozen legends in the stunning Western Caribbean? Plus, get autographs, enjoy dinners with us, and so much more. Don't miss out. Head to saintslegendscruise.com now and get ready to create lifelong memories with your favorite Saints legends.
In basketball, it takes the right team to win. That's why you need a partner like Marsh McLennan Agency. We've been providing business insurance, employee health and benefits, and private client insurance solutions to Southeast Louisiana for 80 years. Marsh McLennan Agency combines the personalized service model of a local consultant with the global resources of the world's largest insurance firm. At Marsh McLennan Agency, we know more than just insurance. We know New Orleans. Marsh McLennan Agency is a proud partner of the New Orleans Pelicans. Visit marshmma.com today.
Ever wondered what a 30-foot tall pistachio looks like? A giant redwood or Big Sur? Chevron with Techron will be there to help you see them and tons of other places you have to see to believe. Because with unbeatable mileage and a clean engine, cars feel great. So next time you want to fill up on a little adventure, an awkward family photo, or a new commute to work, make sure to fill up at Chevron's along the way. Your car and your memories will thank you. Chevron with Techron, fueled by possibility.
All right, we got 5:09 left in the blender. We are all tied at 98. And Noah Clowney, the second year out of Bama, last season their first-round draft pick, is having the night of his life. Well, not career-high points, which is 22, but he has made 5 threes, which is a career high, and that basically ended the Pels' run here from your 6-point lead, now tied.
Brooklyn would not be in this game in this position but for threes. They're 17 of 37. They're 16 of 41 on their twos, but 17 of 37 on their threes. And, folks, they're going to shoot some more of them.
Yep, and the Pels are now minus 24 from beyond the arc. So we are now in a clutch game. Pelicans are 2-0 in the clutch. Ingram, hard to the rim, goes up and under finally.
My goodness.
Boy, Zion Williams has a lot of nerve. A lot of nerve.
He was fouled before.
And now they're
going to
challenge this.
He's fouled before he gets to the rim, so they can challenge. But I would imagine if they're going to call this, they will call the foul probably even before he gets into the shooting motion.
Well, then that would favor Brooklyn because they only have 2 team fouls. So we're going to take a 60-second break as the green lights have not come on yet, but they are going to challenge this. So Jason Goebel comes over.
Brooklyn is challenging the defensive foul, Clowney.
All right, 60-second break. Still at 98 all, 4:53 left in the fourth quarter on the Pelicans Radio Network.
If you're needing to relocate across town or across the country, there's no job too big or too small for John Fayard Moving and Warehousing, the official mover of the New Orleans Saints for well over a decade. They offer red carpet, white glove, office and household good relocations at competitive rates. Moving is stressful and exhausting. Allow John Fayard Moving and Warehousing to ease your mind and your muscles. Full packing and storage available upon request. Call 228-864-2262 or visit johnfayardwarehouse.com today to schedule a survey or to book your move.
Grammy, Academy, and Golden Globe Award-winning superstar, Mary J. Blige, live in New Orleans. The For My Fans Tour, live at Smoothie King Center, Friday, February 14th, with special guests Neo and Mario. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com. The iconic Mary J. Blige, for one night only.
All right, they are still looking at this down below. Now, Zion Williams did get all ball on Brandon Ingram. The problem is Ingram was literally being mugged before he was able to get the shot off. Ingram got fouled 3 times before he even attempted the shot.
Yeah,
but the problem is they're not looking at that. Now, did Noah Clowney get a piece of Ingram on the way up?
Well, I think Clowney got him on the way through, but the ball is dislodged by then, and so maybe that's just incidental, no harm, no foul after that. And if you don't call the 3 fouls on the way to the hoop, then Brooklyn might get away with this one.
Obviously a pretty big call. We're 98 apiece. The foul was called on Clowney, not on Williams. So
if the foul's on Clowney, that might stand.
I agree.
That might stand.
Pels need a break in the worst way. I mean, you're 98 all with 4:53 to go. All right, here's Jason Gable. Or Goebel, excuse me.
After review, Clowney did not make any illegal contact. However, Williams makes illegal contact with his left elbow to the face of Brandon Ingram. Therefore, it will be a successful challenge. Brooklyn will retain a second challenge.
Oh, wait.
You want to start that again?
Yeah, he just said
he hit him in the face.
So that has to be a foul. That cannot be a successful challenge if he elbowed him in the face.
I understood none of that.
I didn't either. That
literally was the worst explanation I've ever heard in the history of basketball.
That was the Rosetta Stone of explanations.
Okay, well, Brandon Ingram's at the free throw line. After that, I have no idea what that was.
He said something that made no sense, but B.I.'s at the free throw line. That's all that matters.
Free throw good.
I don't know what that was.
I have no idea.
I don't know what that was, and neither does he.
Oh, my goodness. Ingram got them both. By the way, those are the first 2 points for Brandon Ingram in the second half.
But Brooklyn has been blitzing him and smothering him and forcing it out of his hand.
All right. Simmons, Williams, Clowney, Thomas, Wilson. Thomas for 3 up top. Score. That dude ain't going to miss.
He's a bucket getter. He's one of those guys, and there ain't a whole lot of them, but he can get you buckets.
The three-pointer is doing us in, folks. We are now minus 27 beyond the arc. Trail by 1. 4:15 to go. Boston. Left free throw line extended Ingram. Spins left out of the double. Going out to Boston. Shot clock in 1. Bailout straightaway 3.
Brandon
Prayer
Boston
is answered.
Brandon Boston
from 30 feet. Wow. That is the definition of chicken salad. We'll take it. 103-101.
The Pels have got to move the basketball better.
Nothing there. You got lucky. Green a foul on Cam Thomas.
Yeah, the Pels have been bailed up. You have to get into some offensive sets and get some more movement than that, because you can't depend on logo threes after shot clock is expiring for the rest of the game.
That was on the right tip of the Pelican wing where Boston let that fly from. By the way, Brandon Boston's got 10 assists. Inbound and Nick Claxton, who's back in there. Pels up 2. Oh, strip. Zion Williams lost it up the floor. Brandon Boston, dunk it down.
A tough night, and he deserves that. Pels again turning defense instantly into offense.
By the way, the assist total is his career high. And now he's got 7 points, 6 rebounds, 10 assists. Claxton down deep. Threw it out of bounds.
Yes.
Well done, Trey Murphy, who closed out the passing lane on the baseline.
Rotated over to help. And the Pels quietly at 23 fast break points.
That's what you need. That's how you get the field goal percentage up. Get some easy buckets. You're still at 48.8%. As Willie Green just took a timeout. It's crazy how much the three-point shot influences an NBA game. The Brooklyn Nets are shooting 43% from the floor. That's deplorable. Yet, they're 18 of 38 from beyond the arc at 47.5%. Think of how poorly they're shooting the 2.
Yeah, but the Pels are at 37%, which is decent, but they only have 27 attempts.
And 10 makes.
Now you get that up to 37 attempts, and maybe that's 3 more made threes, and then things look a little bit differently on the scoreboard. But as you mentioned, that is the great equalizer. When a team makes 18 threes and you got 10, either they're going to be ahead or it's going to be real close.
You know what I'm doing? If I'm Brooklyn, got 3:16 to go. Here you go, Cam Thomas. Here you go. You just shoot it from anywhere. Because that dude ain't missing. He's 3 for 3. He ain't missed yet.
Yeah, and they've got a floor full of three-point shooters right now.
Yes, they do.
Except Nick Claxton, but everybody else is a three-point shooter.
Thomas, Johnson, Schroeder, and Williams. All right, we'll inbound into the backcourt to Brandon Boston, who's 3 points away from his first double-double as a Pelican. One-on-one with Schroeder. Get it to Ingram. Steps into a left wing three. No, front iron. Had what you wanted. And the Brooklyn Nets have a chance to cut into the 4-point deficit for them. Thomas blitzed. Spins left. Steal. Get it, Javonte Green. He's got it. He drives. And he blows the layup because he was
pushed in the back.
He was pushed from behind, out of bounds. No blood, no foul. Thomas for a 3. Back iron. We don't rebound it to Schroeder. Now Williams, right angle 3. Short. We rebound it this time with Javonte Green. Javonte Green was thrown out of bounds. 105-101. We got 2:15 to go. Pels with a 4-point lead. Boston picked up his dribble. Between circles, now Green get it to Ingram. Ingram drives left of the lane, spins right, shot clock at 2, fall away, nail jumper, front iron, no good. Just an unbelievably tough shot.
Yeah, but again,
Schroeder lost it and we don't see it. Ingram was looking at Williams and didn't pick up the ball. Schroeder center of the lane, whip it to Johnson for 3. No, weak side rebound. Ingram, you talk about a bullet dodge.
Yeah, it's okay to settle down, but you got to get some offense movement.
All right, you need a bucket. 1:40 to go, you're up 4. Ingram rolls it to Boston. Shot clock is already at 7. This possession is going nowhere.
Yeah, now you got to shoot it.
Ingram with 3. Hook pass to Boston. Fake, straightaway 3 at the buzzer. Back iron, tipped by Green, taken by Williams. Our offense in the last 3 possessions has been null and void. Now Johnson to the rim, lays it in. Pels have got to figure it out offensively. 105-103.
Well, the movement has ceased. Brooklyn has begun to play extremely physical, and the movement has completely ceased.
Both teams have a foul to give, by the way. We've got 60 seconds to go. Up 2, Murphy. Drives with the left hand. Maintains the dribble left wing. Crosses over. Again, twice. Lost it. Got it. Follow a nail jumper. Buzzer. No. Tipped up. No. Out of bounds. No. Saved by the Nets. We cannot score.
You got to run something on offense. Something.
5 straight empty possessions at literally the worst time. Thomas rinses it from the left angle for the lead.
Step back 3 with Javonte Green in his face.
This one's going to hurt if the Pels don't pull it out. 106-105. Like I told you, just if you're the Nets, give it to Cam Thomas.
So that's 19 of 42, on threes. That's +9 made threes. That's +27 from 3-point range.
And again, the Pelicans offensively has just cratered in the last 2 minutes. There's no ball movement, and the shots are not going.
Yeah, they're getting up shots, but they are challenge shots. They're not good shots. And the offensive flow, I understand you get inside 2 minutes, and it gets a little bit more difficult. But the Pels have basically ceased to run much of anything. There's been no 2-man game. There's been no pick and roll. There's been no high pick. There's been no back cuts. There's been nothing but guys standing around waiting for one guy to be the hero.
Pels' last bucket was at the 3:35 mark. He had a 1:05 101 lead. Now, you were playing D on them as well, but that's only going to hold so long. 19 made threes for the Nets to your 10.
Well, here's a chance to make it all right.
Now, there's 32 and a half seconds left.
Yeah, you can't get a 2-for-1 here unless it's a quick layoff off the inbound. So make sure you get into a good offensive set and get a clean look, hopefully, at the rim.
Green got to inbound it, does so to Ingram. Ingram, center circle. Dribbles right, picked up by Zion Williams. Crosses him over. Ingram hard of the rim, fall away dotted line. No. We cannot score. And now you got a foul.
Nick Claxton was the guy to foul right there.
6 straight empty possessions. Nick Claxton with the rebound. Now, we had a foul to give, so you got to foul him again. They called a timeout.
Yeah, Nick Claxton shooting 39%, but as my partner mentioned, foul to give. So now they're going to put the shooters on the floor. But even if they make them both,
right,
it's still a one-possession game.
The best you can do is overtime right now if they make their free throws. That's the best you can do.
So you figure they're going to get it to Cam Thomas or Dennis Schroeder.
They've got 7 in double figures, by the way. All 5 starters. Clowney with 15, Wilson with 10 off the bench. And pretty much everybody's got multiple threes. I mean, crooked numbers in the make column.
I mean, 19 of 42 from 3 will win you some games.
This is going to hurt deeply if you don't pull this one out. And right now, Brooklyn's got to be like, we got this. Even though they're up 1. Can you get a fluke steal here? There's 20.2 seconds left. If you can't get the initial steal, you got to foul.
Yeah, you got to foul immediately.
All right. Cam Johnson across the way on the left hash mark with Eve Nisi in his grill. Ingram, Green, Boston, and Murphy on the floor for New Orleans. All right, Johnson looking for a cutter. Bounce feed to Schroeder. Got to foul him. He's 88%. So hopefully we can get it to overtime. Somebody's got to make a free. Wait a second. We just committed a foul.
No, we did.
Did they call a timeout? Oh, my goodness. I thought we fouled them.
They called a timeout.
All right, so they actually got a couple of seconds off the clock. 18.3. Bounce feed now to Cam Thomas.
Foul.
You got to foul him, Brandon. So Boston fouls. This is a 91% free throw shooter.
They hadn't taken one in this game yet.
The LSU product, who literally had the worst shooting night of his life in this arena a year ago, can make it a 3-point game with a pair here. Hello. My partner.
Hadn't taken one yet.
My partner. Now, shot clock's off. You've got 1 timeout left. If he makes it, you can call timeout and advance. If he misses, you best rebound this. Second one. Good. Timeout. 107, 105, 14.9 to go. Now, if you're Willie Green, what do you draw up?
Up here, the Pels, you're home. And the general theory is you play for overtime at home and not the win. The Pels offense has just been so shaky that they got to take whatever the best available shot is, whether that's a 2 or a 3, and they've got to get it up because you also have to get the offensive rebound in case you don't make it. So they can't wait for the last shot. They've got to take this shot, hopefully 8-10 seconds left in the game, and get a clean one.
Brandon Boston made the last bucket for New Orleans, the last field goal, the miracle free from the tip of the Pelican wing. So, I mean, you got to count that, but you can't even count that.
Yeah.
Because that was just a fluke.
The offensive execution has just gone away, just disappeared. And I get it. Brooklyn's tuned up defensively, but the Pels have seen this. People have gotten into them and forced them and played with force against them. This is something that they should be fairly accustomed to by now.
All right, Javonte Green, Trey Murphy, Brandon Boston, Brandon Ingram, and Jalen Noel in. Again, Ingram, it's just been really tough to even make a shot here down the stretch. They'll have Williams, Schroeder, Claxton, Johnson, and Thomas.
Well, Pels have the shooters on the floor. And like I said, they're going to have to take a shot here fairly quickly to give themselves a chance to get the offensive rebound if they don't make the shot.
Boston in the front corner on the left hash mark. You got to get it in. And Claxton deflects it out of bounds. This is another one of my fears. You know our inbounding history.
He's got to throw it to Brandon Ingram in the backcourt.
He's got to. That's where Ingram is. Again, Claxton at 6'11", and Brandon Boston at 6'6". Claxton just volleyballed that thing out of there. 14.6 left now.
I mean, you got to get a really good screen to get somebody open.
Got to get it in. Throws it all the way in the backcourt. Ingram catches it with 13 seconds. Crosses the timeline with 10. Ingram drives in. Dump it up top. Javonte Green for the lead. Brick. Taken by Cam Thomas. Do we have a jump ball or a foul? It's a jump ball. Brandon Boston came in and took it away. So the biggest jump ball of the year.
That's the clean look you had to have, though. That's a great look and a nice pass by Brandon Ingram.
It was.
And you can't get the conversion.
I mean, Javonte Green was wide open.
I mean, that's as good a look as you're going to get.
That wasn't close. All right. So, Eve Meese in now. 4.1 seconds left. It's Noel and Cam Thomas in the jump circle, the free throw line to my left. 4.2 to go. So if you get it, you got to go.
Yeah, you got to tip it between Meese and Noel.
Biggest jump ball. Actually, it's Brandon Boston, excuse me.
He's got to tip it behind him.
Yep. Ball up. Oh, man.
He shouldered it.
Pushed.
He shouldered it.
It got knocked out of bounds.
Well, Cam Thomas threw his shoulder into it so he couldn't jump.
Now, it's out of bounds. They're saying it's Pelicans ball. Now, the Nets are going to challenge us because it was off of us.
Brandon Boston couldn't jump.
Oh, no, they can't challenge this.
Brandon Boston couldn't jump for the jump ball because he got a shoulder in his chest.
Yes. All right. Now, they can't challenge this. They already lost the challenge, correct?
That is correct. Well,
yeah, but we don't.
According to the explanation, I don't know exactly what happened. It can't challenge.
Brooklyn is challenging out of bounds call.
Yeah, they lost the challenge. They lost the challenge on the Brandon Ingram foul.
But they're challenging.
So I'm not exactly sure how that could happen.
All right, well.
Yeah, they lost the challenge. Brandon Ingram shot free throws based off their challenge. but the explanation was so convoluted, I'm not exactly sure.
I honestly, I have no idea. I really don't know.
What he said did not jibe with what happened on the floor.
All right. It looks like Trey Murphy knocked it out of bounds, so this game's going to be over. Okay, well, Aaron, you want to give us an explanation?
Yeah, they didn't lose the challenge earlier because they called the foul on somebody else.
All right. We didn't quite understand what was being said for the explanation, but I think this is off of Trey Murphy personally.
Maybe, no, that's Eve Meese.
Okay, or Eve. This is going to be a cool ending to this game.
Meanwhile, I think Cam Thomas just laid a chest into Boston.
(107-105) Brooklyn, 2.5 left. I think it's Meese. Yeah, that's all for Meese.
Yeah.
this is going to be Brooklyn ball, and this is going to be really difficult. Pels had an opportunity to win this game and literally could not score the basketball in the last 3 minutes and 35 seconds.
Well, couldn't get up a clean look. Couldn't get up a clean shot. Couldn't execute offensively. Couldn't get into the sets and get a clean look until the last look, actually.
Right. Vontae Green was 43% from beyond the arc.
Yeah, great
coming
look.
in.
Great look. And Brandon Ingram made the right play.
It was actually the first miss he's had tonight. He was 2 for 2.
He drew the defense to him. He kicked it out to the open teammate. He made the right play. And you have to make that play because you have to depend on your teammate to make you right.
Now, I will say this. They said it was Pelicans basketball. So it's going to have to be definitive. Though from what we have seen, it looked like Messi pushed it out of bounds with his left hand. Just threw a bunch of bodies. Well, here's the ball game. Here's Jason Goebel.
After review, the ball goes off from New Orleans. It will be awarded to Brooklyn. It's a successful challenge. 2.7 on the game clock.
So Brooklyn will take a timeout and advance it into the front court. And this one is going to be painful as the Pelicans had every opportunity to win this game and they just did not take it.
And the last hope here is to steal the inbound and get a bucket.
Well, it's going to have to be a 3/4 court shot.
Yeah.
So the losing streak is 2.7 seconds away from reaching 5. And Brooklyn, you knew they weren't going to go away. The 3-point shot, hey, we knew exactly what they were going to do before the game started, JD, and they did everything that's in the scouting report. They got up 42 threes, 19 makes, and it's going to be enough.
Yeah. Unfortunately, they did what we expected, but a little bit better. They usually make 14 out of 43. Instead, they make 19 out of 42.
And you can't overcome it. You just can't. Minus 27.
Yeah, you can't overcome it because you got to match the volume to at least give yourself a chance to get to that number.
All right, Simmons going to inbound at far side. Throw it in the backcourt to Schroeder. He'll run around, and that will do it. So Brooklyn wins at 107-105. Pelicans now 3-8. Brooklyn gets just their second win on the road this year. They are now 5-6. And now you got to regroup because we're headed to Oklahoma City Wednesday night.
Yeah, and you're going to have to play even harder because we know how difficult it is to play in Oklahoma City. But this, at least, is the level of intensity that the Pels have to play with. Now, you got to trust your teammates, continue to do so because you can't get discouraged. Nobody cares what your roster looks like. You just got to keep plugging at it, and hopefully some good things will happen. A lot of good things happen in this game, just not enough to win the game.
That's John DeShazer. I'll see you Friday night back here against the Denver Nuggets. JD will